All right, what's going on, my friends? Are we live? I think we're doing it live. We're live. Teresa, we've got another female Seagalian. Everyone, welcome Teresa to the hood. Welcome all to the Sunday. Let's not call it a sermon because it's not really religious, but it's more of a movement. Um, you know, let's be diplomatic about this. Are we all good with the sound? How's the video? I've got a fan in the background. Is that causing a disturbance? Because it's literally like 30 degrees here still. Um, how are we going for sound and video? Are we transmitting? Are we good to go? Give me some feedback, my friends. I know it's like a 15-second delay, so I've got to wait for you all to get in there. But cheers all for the Sunday. Good to see you all. I worked out my camera was zoomed in too far before, so I worked out how to zoom out a bit, so now you can see more of my big fat head and the rest of me as well. But good to see you all. Samantha, Pork, my man. Come on, bro. See, look, the poll's in your favor, brother. 70%, 64. You're getting some. Say people are either no one's voting no pork. If you've noticed, no one's voting pork. No, everyone wants to either make Samantha work for it or give you a yes. So either way, I think you're good to go. But I think everyone wants to put the pressure on Samantha, which is great. That's some great balls. But welcome all this Sunday. We're starting a minute early as we do here because we're super professional, as we know. Blank screen. What's blank screen mean? Oh, what do you mean blank screen? What's blank screen mean? Black screen. Why is it a black screen? What's going on? Huh. Can no one see me or what? What are we doing here? No video? What the fuck? Why do we not have video? It should be working. Why is no one... Okay. Can't see me. What the fuck? Alright, let's... What do we do about that? That's never happened before. Everyone can see me now, or what's going on? Okay, we're good. All right, sweet. Because I had no idea what was wrong then, because it looked like it was good on my end. But good to see you all. Good to see you all, my friends. All right, we're rocking and rolling. There's a bit of controversy going in the. Oh, someone's voted for a no. It's a couple. Oh, that's I like that. That's some vicious shit right now. Someone's voted no. Good to see you all, my friends. Good to see you all. Teresa, welcome, Teresa, everyone. Another female Seagalian, which is always awesome. It's froze. Even now? Are we good now? Are we good? Oh, what? Glitchy cam. Hold on. What am I on? Why have I got glitchy cam? I shouldn't have glitchy cam. How are we all looking now? I'm getting a lot of shitty cam, frozen stuff going on. Is that on my end or what? I don't understand. Cam not working? Why is cam not working? It's on my computer. It's on my laptop. Am I still not working cam-wise? Maybe I have to leave the studio and come back. Thanks, Frosty. If I had the triangle of hair, I'd pretty much be Seagal, yeah? Like if I had a hair triangle here, I'm pretty much Seagal. Still frozen. All right, I'm going to leave the stream. I'm going to come back. All right, let's put this on. All right, let's try this now. Why is it not? Why I don't? I'm doing the same thing I do every week. So maybe my internet shit here. It shouldn't be. It should be fine. Let's see what my. I'm connected to my VPN as normal. How are we looking? Are we better? Are we good? We good? We're good? All right. Sweet. What's that called? Dabbing or something? Okay, so it's working? All right, it's working better now. All right, sweet. I did see something about that. I didn't watch it, but I saw it. It came up on my feed. All right, let's try this again. So how are we all? We're starting 3 minutes late, technically. Good to see you all this Sunday. Thank you all for coming. Kev, Zig, Spectre, Samantha, Pork, Rad, if I missed anyone, Scotty, Bucknative, GV, Chris, Teresa, I'm just going to have a quick Bill. Bill, good to see you, mate. Rad guy, as always. Good to see you, my friend. And if I missed it, Plague Bunny. Yeah, I think I got most of it. And if anyone else pops in there, good to see you. 2024 Rising, good to see you, mate. I'll take a shot to that. Yeah, it's an interesting Sunday. Let's have a look at the agenda this week while we're here. What the hell is that? Bobby Fingers diorama. Someone told me to look up Bobby Fingers diorama in the comments. I'll get to that in a second. We might get to that. We've got some. Here's another thing, by the way. Before we get started, or maybe I'll give it another 5 minutes before we get into it. But what I was going to say was, sometimes I get email from people, and what I like to get is emails from you guys who have a special talent. So if you guys are good at something, I would really appreciate it if you are. Trav, funny you're here, mate. I was just talking about that. I was about to bring you up. Kat, good to see you as well. Part of what we go through every Sunday is I've got a little folder of random pictures and things that we go through for a bit of fun. But sometimes it's good if we can actually help the community out. So at this point, I don't have any sponsors for anything that goes on. At this point anyway. Hopefully we get there. But what I would like to do during the little segment where I might do a sponsor is kind of promote you guys. If you guys have any kind of talent or skill or creative thing that you do or a business that you might want to get promoted, I'm not asking for any money. I'll just happily promote, you guys until we get to the point where we get paid sponsors. I would like to promote. And why I say that is I'll progress into Travis Dean, who's in the comments now, I think. Chat, good to see you, mate. This guy is a bit of a legend. He makes these carvings purely out of a chainsaw. Now, we'll get to Seagal in a moment. We're going to talk about the Seagalian community because it's important. But, Kat, my talent is illegal. You're a legend, Kat. I love you. But he does this with chainsaws. Look, I mean, that's pretty awesome shit, right? That horse there is phenomenal. If you ask me, that's awesome. I mean, that's just with the chainsaw, if I'm not mistaken, Trav. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just a chainsaw. And then this is a little tractor thing. I mean, that's some talent. I like seeing people that have a talent. Like, look at that eagle. Look at the detail. Like, it's phenomenal. Yeah, like I like seeing people that have a talent for shit. The dude made it. That's all done with the chainsaw, just the chainsaw. No like little tools or picks or whatever the hell people use. Just a chainsaw. So honestly, that's awesome, and he gets special orders and stuff. So I thought I'd like to celebrate people in the community that are good at things. That's presumably for someone's house or maybe a wedding or something. I'm not sure. But, I mean, the guy does great work. I mean, it's a real skill. So, well, that's separate. So I will share Trav's email address as well if anyone's interested. And like I said, Trav, you'll be in my next video. I'll put you in as in my little ad break. So you have my word on that, Trav. But if anyone's interested, DeanTravis855@gmail.com. Yeah, honestly, I think it's a talented thing to be able to do that just with chainsaws. It's pretty impressive, yeah. Even the small one, I mean, it can't be easy as shit to do. So that's impressive shit. So, how's the vote going? All right, so the vote, how many people have voted? 33 votes. All right, where is he? Pork, I bequeath upon you the power as the people have spoken. Congratulations, my friend. Oh, shit, I wasn't sharing the screen. You guys couldn't see what I was doing. That's annoying. Shit. All right, that's my bad. We're going to have to go through that again because I wasn't sharing the screen. See, this is the professional outfit you get here. All right, let's try that again. Sorry, that was my bad. You guys had no idea what I was talking about. All that time I was talking and no one was seeing shit. All right, so the point was to promote Trav. Now the point is, congratulations, Pork, before we get into this. Cliff, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, the point is to promote Trav. There's no point promoting if you couldn't see the work he's doing. I was talking about it, but no one could see it. So you can all see it now. This guy does all this with a chainsaw, so this might be a bit more impressive. I was wondering why no one was commenting in the comments. But that's all done just with a chainsaw. No chisels and shit, from what Trev's telling me. So, I mean, that's impressive. So he does this as a business. I mean, I love the eagle. For me, the eagle and the horse are awesome. I love the detail, even down to what's down the bottom here. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks just even the detail on his wings. You know, it's quite impressive. The bench as well. I mean, that bench is phenomenal. That's all done with a chainsaw. Yeah, this is all done with a chainsaw, and I'm guessing all this is deliberate. It takes some skill. Yeah, let's not downplay this shit. I love the bear too. The bear is awesome. Like even the texture marks he's put on there with the chainsaw, that's not easy, and it looks good. So again, he carved the chainsaw out of chainsaws. I mean, tell me that's not awesome. No, Cliff, no hammer and chisel. As far as I know, Cliff, he does it just with the chainsaw. No hammer, no chisel. Am I right, Trav? No hammer, no chisel, just straight out chainsaw. Now, I mean, I don't know enough to. I'm not going to call bullshit on him because I trust the man not to lie. But I mean, I have no reason to doubt him. It's quite impressive. So it takes some. Now, obviously, he's got various levels of sizes of chainsaw, but nonetheless, it still takes some skill. So yeah, again, just one more time, if anyone is interested in some special carving, and again, Trav, I'll promote you in the next video, mate, the next Bullshido video, which is good for you because the Bullshido videos get more views than the Seagal videos do. So that hopefully maybe 20 to 50,000 people might see it. Hopefully you get something out of it. But if any of you guys have a talent for anything, let me know. And I'll be happy to promote you guys until we get to the point where we might get sponsors. Dean Travis 855@gmail.com. But no, it was awesome. Anyway, the agenda for tonight, we'll end that poll now because Trav's won that. Well, Pork's won that, so congratulations, Pork. Well done. What's the point in getting a dick chainsaw? Good to see you, Dino. Coming in with the quality comments as always, straight off the bat. One man, one jar. It would be good. It would be interesting to see him. Yeah, it'd be interesting. If you got a video, Trav, do a time lapse, mate, on your little carving as we watch it. It'll be awesome. Set up a camera and just time lapse that shit. I don't know if you do it all in one session. I assume you probably break it up, but we'll do another poll while we're here. We're going to go poll heavy tonight, my friend. So thank Paul for the poll. All right, bear with me because I'm just typing some shit. Some people have requested another Neil Breen movie review, so I thought we'd go to a poll for it. The next video coming up is the Bullshido video. I've got a Bullshido video coming up. This one's a little bit of a change of pace where we're going to be having a look at people getting knocked the f out. So people that think they can fight, maybe challenging actual fighters and getting destroyed. So that's going to be the next Bullshido video. Either that or it'll be a gym one. But I think we're going to go with it's a bit of fun getting people knocked out, yeah? It's always a bit of fun people getting knocked out. So that's going to be the next Bullshido video. Windows 11. It's going to come. That's a great name, mate. Come. Interesting. Got to watch out. Neil Breen is a mean. Neil is a mean. Why? What does Neil do? He's come after people on YouTube. I mean, I worship his work. It's quite legendary in its own kind of extremely absurd kind of way. John Thick. Yeah, that was John Thick. Well, I mean, again, some photos. That was great. That was already done. John Thick. I can't screen forward. What are the rest of them? Oh yeah, old Johnny Thick there. I mean, this one's always a favourite of mine. That was Miser's work. I'll leave that in there. Well, there's a dude in the comments called Cum. That's literally his name. What else we got? I made that myself. I mean, obviously AI generated that from somewhere, but I thought I'd put Seagal's goatee and his sunglasses on. I don't know, Dino. Seagal gets some pretty young girls. Then we got Fat Rambo, which I made myself. I found this online somewhere. This guy here. Someone had this. I just put the face on, obviously. But that's quite fitting. Leonidas. Seagal is Leonidas. I had a bit of trouble getting the color of his face to match the body on this one because I'm not really a Photoshop expert. I'm just a self-taught dude who taught himself how to do all this shit, and I don't watch enough videos. I should watch more, but to learn to up my skill level, I guess, to some extent. But that's Leonidas in 300. I think that's it, yeah. John Thick. I love how whoever did this, right? They've got like cheeseburgers and hamburgers in the background. Basically McDonald's. It's like an advert for Macca's really in the background. But they've got fast food in the background with Seagal's face beaten up. It's quite hilarious. All right. So, again, sometimes I come across some things Seagal related that are quite strange, right? And when I say strange, I mean strange. To the point where, and I respect this just for the dedication to the cause, right? I respect this for the dedication to the cause. Someone's got a Seagal-themed toilet. If you look here, we've got movie posters, signed movie posters of Seagal. That looks like, are they records or photos of Seagal? Photos of Seagal doing a keto in the background. Him as Casey Ryback in the middle of it. All this. Mark for Death movie poster. In the background here, we've got, it looks like CD covers of all of his movies. Exit Wounds, Under Siege, Mark for Death, multiple Alpha Justices. I don't know what language that is. Maybe Russian. More movie posters behind. More movie posters. And I do believe there is a life-size Seagal rubber cutout here that you can fornicate with if you want to, but it's off camera. And a lookalike that comes out and polishes your balls. So not bad. Not bad. They've even got Today You Die, which was a great movie. A great movie from 2019, I believe. Oh, that was Beyond the Law. Today You Die was maybe 2008 or 10. But yes, it's quite glorious. I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, it's quite glorious. These are the kind of gems I stumble across randomly. As well as this from September, when was this from? September 5, 2024. US hides truth by pushing anti-Russia disinfo. Steven Seagal. So for those of you that aren't aware, Steven Seagal is still very relevant right now. Very relevant. He's still a mover and shaker in the world. Yes, he's the special envoy to Russia and all that kind of stuff. But beyond that, he's still a man who makes moves and makes the needle move, I should say. He makes the needle move on these kind of things. Washington has accused Moscow of attempting to use the media to manipulate public opinion ahead of the presidential election. Now, regardless of what you think about all this, there's a lot of bullshit influences, not least of which is social media and Google and those kind of things. But anyway, Washington's attempts to silence Russia media ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election are intended to hide the truth from the American people, according to action movie star Steven Seagal. I love how they still call him action movie star rather than ex-action movie star, perhaps, because in all fairness, I love the man. I love the man, obviously. I mean, he's emblazoned on my shirt. But I don't know if you'd call him an action movie star still to this point. However, I'm not doubting he could do it, but on Wednesday, the U.S. Treasury announced a new round of sanctions against Russian media figures, including RT executives, for allegedly waging a malign government-sponsored influence campaign to manipulate American public opinion of the country's presidential election in November. The U.S. Justice Department is blah, 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 something about the government stuff. Speaking to RT on Thursday, Seagal said this is not the first time Washington has done something like this and will likely do so before every election because they're very afraid of the truth and they are highly cognizant of the fact that they are engaging in skullduggery that is going to be exposed. That is a brilliant quote. Now, say what you will about the man, but he's not wrong. I don't know who he's talking about specifically, but there is a lot of bullshit that goes on with this. Now, following on from that, I'll just catch up with what's going on in the comments because I'm missing some shit going on. Sorry. Here for the stranger. Stranger. Anyone here ever watched the Slingshot channel? No. Who's he? Am I he? Who's he? Am I supposed to be he, Frosty? By the way, Frosty, I saw your comment. You said that whichever channel you follow blows up. So if it doesn't work, if this channel doesn't blow up, guys, Pork and Samantha, not now, but in the future, you have the right to kick out Frosty the Snowman. because he said he's been touched by the YouTube algorithm gods. He's got the Midas touch when it comes to the algorithm, allegedly. Anyway, going on from Seagal's, where is it? Where did I put him? I thought I moved him already. That's annoying. Bear with me a moment. Oh man, I don't know what to do with him. That's annoying. I had a couple of video. There we go. Now, that's what I was talking about. Sorry, my bad. All right. Moving on from that, we've got a couple of clips of the big man himself. The great one. The great one. Now, this is the great one, I believe, in 2000 and something. This might be back in... no, this is 2024, all right? We'll start on with the... Oh, let's see what he has to say, anyway. Let's see what the big man has to say about all this.
And this is something, as you know, that they tried in the past, and they will try it, every election, because I think they're very afraid of the truth, and they are highly cognizant of the fact that they are engaging in skullduggery that is going to be exposed. The Department of Justice is not really in the business of listening to the people. To its own people. They're in the business of creating their own narrative and their own agenda and secretly trying to push that forward.
Nice.
Believe it or not, I think that most of the American people are starting to see that they're being lied to and manipulated constantly. They have a president that can't complete a sentence. He can't walk without falling down.
I mean, all very true, if we're being honest, but in all fairness... How do I do this so it's not full screen but not so small? In all fairness, both sides are douchebags. I'm sorry, whichever side of the political spectrum you sit on, but they're all a joke to me, and none of them really care about the people, in my opinion. I don't know who he's talking about specifically, but yes, we are being lied to for sure. 100% we're being lied to. Why am I getting Discord? I'm getting Discord notifications from who? Oh, okay, maybe I heard wrong. Some of the shit he says, we are being lied to by the media, even social media. Like I said, Google, algorithms, all that kind of shit is manipulated. Tell me how many of you, including myself, I was talking to my friend outside literally yesterday about a UK lottery winner. I can't remember what his name was, Jay something. Some lottery winner in the UK, some young guy who won a lot of money. And he bought a lot of drugs and all this kind of go-kart track around his house. And the cops ended up busting him and he got done for it. Later that day, I get that same video pop up on my feed randomly. I don't search for lottery winners. It's happened so many times. So, yeah, 100%. I heard that literally when your phone's off, they still know what you're doing in gathering data. So, yes, we're being lied to about everything. And it's not for our benefit. So, Sensei Creepy Pants, he's on the point there. The rest of what he's saying is probably horse shit. But on that point, he's got a point.
And, times in life and times in the United States haven't been worse in 60 years. So these are all indicative of a failing, system. And I think the people of America are not all stupid. They see what's happening. This is the, disinformation, misinformation, propaganda theater. It's a playing field where...
It is, and it's everywhere. Everywhere. Like, literally, cell phones can be dangerous. So I heard that, what's his name? That dude that died from Apple. What's the guy with the cancer from Apple? The one that had the main guy that had the black fucking Steve Jobs. That guy. Didn't he have cancer? And he was always with a laptop and with a goddamn phone in his back pocket every 5 minutes. So he probably got testicle or ass cancer or something. I don't know. What did he die from? Probably ass cancer. Yeah, that guy. Make cats great again. Don't eat my cats. Yeah, so I mean, 100%. It's all misinformation, tracking, da 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 da. Big Papa, the taint sniffer is on the mark with that.
They know that they are being exposed, and the only thing that they can do back is, outside of performing an actual coup on a country, or deposing a leader, the thing that they can do is over and over again try to create disinformation, misinformation, and propaganda. And as I've said before, I've seen two different.
By the way, before we keep going, someone's given this guy a good 2.5 minutes, and this is probably just a snippet of an interview. It ain't no Western channel. It's definitely a Russian channel, RT or whatever they're called, who are giving this guy time because no one else is going to give him time. That's for sure.
They talk about how they spend so much of their time and money on disinformation. This is a very, very big deal that they're doing, not just inside America, where they're, by the way, not supposed to be working, but all over the world. You know, from top to bottom, this disinformation machine is really designated and designed to, on the whole, completely destroy the image of Russia and its people and our philosophy on how we take care of the nation and the people here. They'll come up with a lot of...
Hold on, what does he care? Shouldn't he be more concerned about the American people? And if it's disinformation about America, shouldn't he be concerned about America? Anyway, Sensei Puppet Master is living well. I mean, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the room he's in. He's got a couple of elephants here. We call them Chung in Thailand. He's got a couple of elephants in the background there. He's got a photo of some old bloke, no doubt one of his masters, and a photo of, looks like some lady in the background there on a mountain, maybe his mum, I would imagine, probably his mother, so that's sweet. Some sort of Buddha head there, because, you know, he's spiritual. A couple of candles, erotic, and I'm guessing lube. That looks like lube. Maybe some more lube, maybe candles, but I call it lube. I don't know, it looks erotic. It looks sensual but classy. That's just me. Eat more carrots. Well, here's the thing, Pork. It's funny you mentioned that about people thinking he's a joke. I've spoken to some people here and some Russians here because there's a lot of Russians in Thailand. So those of you who aren't familiar, when the sanctions happened with Russia, a lot of countries wouldn't necessarily take Russian people in, as far as I'm told. But Thailand was one of the countries that made it quite easy for them. They got a 3-month visa on arrival, I believe, which is quite nice of them because, you know, the Russian people didn't do anything wrong. And a lot of them came here, and they're lovely people. Most of them are lovely people, just like every other country. But a lot of them like Steven Seagal. They're fans of him for whatever reason. So the man is respected in many countries because he's a badass, and he's still current. And look at that hair. I mean, let's just go full screen here. We didn't even mention that hair. Get off X.com is now full screen. Look at that. Still going strong. He is perfectly manicured. Look at it. It's like a McDonald's. It's like a McDonald's arc. Yeah, that is literally the Eddie Munster, the evolution of the Eddie Munster hairstyle. It's like the M arches at McDonald's, the black version of the M arches. The black version of the M arches. All right, so we want to. Oh, the vote's going interesting. So Nearly Breen's winning over Seagal. All right, that's good to see. We're in that poll. Big Daddy's hair owns a nightclub in Bangkok. You're right. It owns many bars in not even Bangkok, in Pattaya. That's where all the seediness happens. Cat. It's about 15 minutes that way from where I am. If you want to know where debauchery happens, literally, maybe I'll film a live. Maybe I'll do a midweek live while I'm out on the streets. I'll do a live for you guys to see where Seagal probably would have been when he came here. With that said, I did do a quick street talk. I did my first round of doing a street talk in Thailand, where I went and asked people some questions about their experiences here, and a lot of people weren't necessarily too keen to be interviewed, which I did notice. I did ask some of them about Seagal. Most of them didn't know about Seagal, which is interesting. Even the older people, I had to show them a photo, and then they kind of knew who he was. But we'll get there. We'll get there next time. We'll get there at some point. Now, what I thought we'd do is we'll watch the latest Lawman together, because I really enjoyed making this, and there's some interesting points with this Lawman that need to be addressed. So I thought we'd watch that. A couple of random videos to get into. We'll discuss some shit, and then we'll go from there. But why I like, we'll watch it together, but why I like the latest Lawman is because he admits two things in this video that we see that we don't always see from Big Daddy Seagal. One is the straight out admittance about, 1 second, I'll get this straight while I'm talking. The straight out admittance about JCVD, which I thought was quite blunt. Some of you may have seen it, some of you may not have seen it, where he talks about his opinion about whether or not he would, if he got in a battle with the Jean-Claude Van Sausage Dog, what would happen. I'm going to message Miser in Discord. What's going on? Miser might be busy, mate. It's alright, we can't expect everyone to turn up all the time. That hairline was drawn. It's the Black Archers, mate. It's the Black Archers, Kurth. The Black Archers. He is a great martial artist, but not so respected within the Aikido ranks as much as you'd think, though. Oh, Frosty, have you seen? So, on that note, Frosty, he's in big trouble now. He's in big trouble now, the old tater tot. But that's what you get when you're a douchebag who overestimates your intelligence, underestimates the power of the internet and how everything's there forever. But, you know, the world will do what it will do. There's douchebags everywhere, not just him. There's plenty of douchebags everywhere, beyond him as well. Yeah, Dino, we've covered the JCVD and Seagal skit in one of my videos. Dino, got it here. Where are we? Mad TV. Yeah, this one here, the second one. Which one's part 2? It covers the skit between Van Damme and Seagal. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. Yeah, Mad TV was great. Even Bobby Lee on Mad TV was great. Actually, on that note tonight, we'll get to that later. We'll watch Lawman and then we'll go through some shit because we're going to go as long as we're going to go. We're not going to keep it on a time limit. We're just going to go. I don't have where are we right now? I don't have a great deal to do tomorrow other than a few running around errands. So we'll just do what we're going to do and we'll just go with that. Now, Lawman. We're up to episode 11. I believe there's 1 or 2 more episodes in season 1. I haven't even finished season 1 yet. I use Lawman essentially as a kind of like a midweek filler. It's because it's only 20 minutes long, so it doesn't take a lot of time. But the editing takes a bit of time because the A&E is very big on copyright strikes. So the editing I've got to be on point with. But yeah, next up is, well, according to the poll, everyone wants a Neil Breen movie review next. So my plan was to do On Deadly Ground. If I'm being honest. Fuck! I get digressed. I look at the chat and I just get sidetracked easily. I sold the first Anybody Seen Richie shirt, by the way, which was awesome. Where are we? Now the good thing about the Anybody Seen Richie shirt is that, and again, so on that note, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. So in 2 weeks' time, I'll be sporting this shirt as well myself. Anybody Seen Richie, which on the back has also, we'll put that there. No, that's wrong. We'll move that one there. On the back has Anybody Know Why Richie Did Bobby Lupo? So this is a double shirt, front and back one. And thankfully I got the first order for that, which was quite nice. It was quite cute. And I'll be sporting that in a couple of weeks as well. So yeah, Anybody Seen Richie's coming out strong. Just on that. Sorry, I got sidetracked very easily by Adam just brought on that note, so I thought I'd bring it up. No 007, isn't it? Here's the all right, anyway, Lawman. And then we've got a bunch of shit to go through, random videos. And tonight we might go through a couple of things. I mentioned Mr. Inbetween last week, and I really think you guys should get into it. I don't endorse TV shows very often because I think they're all dog shit. But if I were going to endorse one TV show, other than The Life and Times of Tim, which is a cartoon, I would endorse a TV show called Mr. Inbetween. I mean, I'd almost, if I was a business, I'd give like a money back guarantee on whether or not you like that show. That's how much I that's how much I like that show. But anyway, we'll get to that later. After Peter, that shit is mine. It's a double-sided shirt. So you got Richie on the front and you got Bobby Lupo on the back. I did put it up for a poll. I mean, I hope the design's all right. I didn't want to go again with the shirts. Most of them are a certain style, but I try not to. I don't want to. I'm trying to mix it up a bit. Like Thank You Paul was just simple. Thank You Paul. Thank You Paul is more of a movement shirt. Like just imagine if you like. I wish one day I would walk past someone that had a Thank You Paul shirt. Like forget about all the other Bullshido shirts. If one day I just happened to stroll past and I saw someone with a Thank You Paul shirt, even if it wasn't my shirt and someone else had a shirt that said "Thank You, Paul," I would. I'd be pretty chuffed. I got to admit, just a "Thank You, Paul" shirt because it's more of a movement. The rest of them are, kind of laugh in your face. I don't feel life or death. Now you owe me some good. That's on order as well. Someone ordered that. Legend. Some badass Max Matson. I don't know if he's here, but this badass ordered this shirt here. Just think about that. Like what. It's a kind of a next level legend that's going to order a shirt that says, "Now you owe me some good pussy," with a picture of Seagal's mighty crotch on the front. There's a certain type of legend. So Max, I salute you, mate. Well done. And then Jesus, Snatch is the most popular one, obviously. Seagal, Cookies. I might alter the Cookies one, maybe do a new picture for the head, but I do like the giant cranium of Seagal on there for some reason. It's just fitting. It kind of looks like me if I had hair, but I think that's kind of fitting. But anyway, yeah, a bit of fun. Look, again, I'm not trying to sell courses and shit. People who sell, I'm trying to give people something in return for their money in the form of a shirt. And I will say one thing. I don't know how I see reviews. How do I see reviews? I probably can't see reviews, but I've gotten a lot of decent reviews. I'll say that. Yeah, we'll do that. Surprisingly, not surprisingly, because I do all right. Explicit picture of Big Daddy himself is just awe-inspiring. I mean, these are the kind of legends that are here. It is better than expected, so I appreciate that. He thought it was going to be shit, but it's not. It's a quality T-shirt. I don't fuck around. Yeah. Absolutely amazing workers, delightful cut. Oh, that's quite sweet of her. Thank you. This bought the last for sure. I've got some photos on there. It's all right. Like the shirts are decent, but anyway, this is not a fucking. This is not a marketing play. This is just to show you, and I made these shirts myself. Obviously, they're not the highest quality design. I'm not going to pretend like they're awesomely done, but it's just one dickhead doing this shit. So, yeah, it's this is a one man show, and it's not the brightest man, as you've all noticed, but I do my best. Yeah. And yeah, it's a bit of fun. But anyway, back to Lawman. Got off track there, sorry. Yeah, GV, check out Mr. Inbetween, mate. For all of you guys, check it out. It's a great show. Sorry to go back to that, but yeah. Joker. So Joker's all right. He messaged me this week during the week. Hopefully he'll make it here. He said if he can. Look, he's not doing the best at the moment, but he is he's all right. He's just waiting for the VA, the Veterans Association, I think it is, in America, to help get him back on track. He relies on that for his medical things. But he did see our messages and our well wishes last week in the video. So by all means, guys, wish him love, wish him positive vibes. We hope he gets better soon, and hope the American, whatever it is, the medical healthcare system for Army veterans takes care of him. But yeah, give him some love, give him a thumbs up, give him a love heart, whatever we can do in the chat, just to show him some love. But yeah, he's again, at the end of all the videos now, I do give Joker a special mention because again, even though he's ill right now, he always touches in with me. He's always tried to help whenever he can. And before he did get ill, he was on the track of helping me get sponsors and interviews and stuff for the channel. But then unfortunately his health took a turn for the worse, so he's been a little bit in the back at the moment. But he does help support financially. Like he's a high level member on most of the things that are available. And so yeah, I thank him for that because he supports, even if not with his time, with his limited resources that he has. I don't know his financial situation, but anyway, the fact that he gives is all that tells you about the guy. Yeah. Even when his health's not well. So yeah, best wishes to you, Joker. We love you, mate. We hope you get better soon, and we hope to see you soon on the stream. Now, let's move on to some more positive things, like Big Daddy in Lawman episode 11. Let's run it. What's bed 3 mean? I don't understand. But Fred, good to see you, mate. Hey, oh, nice. All right, I'm hungry, mate. What are you going to cook for me, Fred? I'm pretty hungry right now. What are you going to whoop up, mate? I need some proteins, some protes. No, good to see you, my friend. I don't know if you've been here a while. I might have missed you, but I've just been rambling on. All right, anyway, Lawman, let's do it. Boom.
Have you ever wondered what Steven Seagal thinks would happen?
By the way, I was pretty high when I made this video. For the most part, you can assume I'm high when I'm making the videos, but I was really high when I recorded this video. When I recorded the audio, anyway. I mean, even from the start, I'm kind of mumbling, even by my standards.
Have you ever wondered what Steven Seagal thinks would happen if you were to fight Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Is that true he got in a fight with you?
No. That'd be like me.
And do you also lay awake at night wondering what Sensei Steam Pudding is really like in his heart of hearts?
I'm not arrogant, I'm just...
Richie! Huh?
So what I was trying to do there, by the way, is apparently, according to this whole YouTube shit, is you got to kind of draw people in with the first 30 seconds, right? So what I was trying to do was try and do a little thing where I don't give away the full details of what's happening, but I kind of like tease people, you know, and then they have to watch the whole thing. That's what I was hoping for.
And do you also lay awake at night wondering what Sensei Steam Pudding...
Thanks, GB. Seamless fart to and transition. Thanks, mate. And that's what it's all about, yeah? Again, all these little ands and things are for you guys, because most people won't have a clue what the Vin Diesel and or the Sensei Seagal fart. They'll know it's funny because it's a fart, but they won't get that it's a regular recurring thing. Whereas you guys, I know that you guys will know the and the plus from Dillman, and you guys will have a bit of a chuckle about it. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, GB.
Pudding is really like in his heart of hearts.
I'm not arrogant, I'm just...
Richie! Huh? Now that I've made sure you cannot continue to exist without knowing the answer to the above, let's delve into episode 11 of
Steven Seagal can save my life.
I make a living in the movies for the past 20 years.
Also, I try and do because when I'm editing these things, right, when I'm talking, I can't have a long video clip. If I have like longer than literally 7 or 8 seconds, you get copyright flagged, right? So you have to get a clip and then stretch it out. So what I do is I stretch it out. Now, when I stretch it out to last while I'm talking, I try and get interesting clips like him with his mouth open, eating flies, or, you know, smiling or something, because you have to fill it. Because if you try and, even the actual audio, like the next clip here,
Steven Seagal.
I sped it up because it was too long to have as a normal audio and I'll get copyright flagged. So that's why sometimes you just see a little slow still of Seagal going, But I try and make it amusing to some extent, you know?
The episode begins with Sensei Sniffles telling the officers that he was out of town when his delivery of nose candy arrived.
And so I was way in Eastern Europe the day it hit.
And yes, he responded as you'd expect Big Daddy Disco Dust would.
And boy, you know, I got on a plane and got here as quick as I could. I went in the house, I smoked.
Now, again, obviously I was trying to make the point here that, you know, for someone who doesn't know the jokes about or what it's about Katrina, but the joke is...
Dust wood.
And boy, you know, I got on a plane and got here as quick as I could. I went in the house, I smoked the crack.
That was the best few days of his life, as it was radio silence and 100% nothing but
Drugs.
What?
Wait, 2-3 days, boy. There was just no radios. No.
Now, you notice here that he happens to have the photo that he shows. The photo that he... and again, maybe it's just me, but the photo that he shows happened to be with two fellow, and I say the word fellow on purpose, two fellow African-American gentlemen. So there's a threesome of brothers right there. You know what I'm saying? He could have chosen white dudes, maybe an Asian dude, but he chose two African-American tanned brothers to be with. That's all I'm saying.
No phones, no nothing.
Big Daddy Penicillin hits the jackpot as the team are about to raid someone for some drugs. And because they're attention seekers, they decide to call Seagal and his camera crew to come down.
Now, again, they get a call saying they're doing a drug raid, right? There's about 20 of them there already, but they decide to call Seagal's crew down to help them out. They don't need Seagal. Humongous, good to see you, brother. They don't need to see. They don't need to call Seagal to come down because there's enough of them there. But with Seagal comes a camera crew and some attention for everybody.
More importantly, Sensei Neck Rolls hears the words that make him feel like a fat kid in a cookie shop.
Should be hard, crack.
Yeah, buddy! The raid goes ahead without a hitch, and Big Papa calms everyone down before he comes across Lizzo and puts her in her place.
Calm down, calm down. Calm down, everybody. Don't move, Chunky. Don't move, Chunky.
Surrounded by his fellow folk, Sensei slips into soul brother mode when confronted with the potty-mouthed wombat Lizzo.
I just love the way they put baby.
Now, again, I've got nothing against Lizzo, but when I heard the words chunky and he was around African American folk or black folk, I thought, I gotta go with someone. I gotta go with someone, and Lizzo's the one to go with.
He's in harm's way like this all the time. And then they start screaming at us. That's your baby. Where mama? How did mama let him go?
More Sensei talk.
You going to tell it?
That's the only photo I could find, by the way, of all the people from Exit Wounds, I believe it is. That's all the people I could find. That's the only photo I could find I had from whatever Alamy is. I'm guessing some kind of photo. So I couldn't find any other one to put in there. So I'm that guy.
Talk.
You going to tell us straight up now?
Now, for the record, I'm not just making this up. This is his white voice.
First thing we do is just try to make sure that everybody's safe, and then they'll come in and do the search.
This is his black voice.
So why did talking like that?
Big Daddy.
Now, I mean, again, for people who don't know Seagal and what goes on, there's a very distinct change in his vernacular and his tone and his delivery when he's around a certain demographic, and only that demographic. When he's around Asian people, right? Have you ever noticed that when he's around Asian people, he doesn't start going, "Oh, hello, how are you? Oh, yeah, fried rice." I mean, that's racist, but you get what I'm saying. He doesn't do that kind of shit. Or when he goes, I don't know if he's been around actual African people, but I don't think he breaks out into a Jamaican accent. Or when he comes to Australia, I don't think he starts going, "Oh, how are you, mate? Yeah, what's going on?" But for some reason, when he's around black people, he starts doing black shit. That's all I'm saying. Well, his tone, anyway, is...
Uses his sloth vision and
Bing, bang, boom.
he finds some treasure.
Real strong smell of weed in here, man. There's some crack right there.
What happens next confirms exactly.
All right, now, sorry to stop again. But at this point, I'm sorry, I watched the whole thing many times, and you guys only get a clip of it, because again, for editing purposes. He put something in his pocket, I'm telling you right now. I'm not saying it was the crack, but something went in his goddamn pocket. Something went in his pocket. That's all I'm going to say.
What I've always thought. Sensei Sloppy Sheriff is a dirty, dirty piggy as he sneaks the crack right into his pocket. See for yourself. Definitely putting something in his pocket.
I mean, again, it's hard to see with the editing. I'll try and show you guys now, and hopefully we don't get copyright flagged. Where are we? Fuck, that's annoying. Sorry. I had to make... This is the kind of shit... You go off on tangents when you're pissed, yeah? So just bear with me a moment, y'all. Occupy yourselves for a moment where I find that scene. But he definitely put some shit in his pocket. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's a lot of crack right.
Nah, that's a different one. That's a different crack scene. My bad. Where are we?
That's all combined.
Okay, watch.
Real strong smell of weed in here, man.
What's going on? Is Kat going? Kat, see you next time, my darling. Thanks for coming by. Legend as always. Nah, take care, my dear. Okay. Now just watch. Just watch. He put something in his pocket. Watch the whole thing. That's all I'm saying.
There's some crack right there.
You see his hand move or not? Did you see his hand wiggle a bit? Watch. Not too far. All right, watch.
There's some crack right there.
See his right hand jiggles, man. His right hand jiggles. Now this is I'm gonna edit this out of the final copy because I'm gonna get copyright flag for this shit. But just so you guys know, he definitely jiggles his right pocket and shit, right? I'm not crazy, am I? Like, he does. That's all I'm saying. There's some pocket jiggling going on. And something went in there. You can decide what it was. Anyway, what are we up to? What we're up to? Not quite there yet.
For yourself. Definitely putting something in his pocket. If it's not the crack, what is it? A carrot? A watermelon? A designer man purse?
That's one of my favorite photos, by the way. I think that's called a European carry-all, perhaps a bum bag, a fanny pack, but I like to think of it as a man purse.
Seagal is noticeably annoyed that it's going to be a mild orgy tonight as the search comes up with limited party powder.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
I expect to find a lot of drugs.
That's some shit. That's some horrible editing by me. I should have paid more attention to that. But you see, there's a little screen, little flicker of the screen. I gotta fix that shit up. But anyway,
We found a lot of drugs. We found someone we're taking.
Honestly, what I love about Big Daddy switching into mode is how he speaks to all African Americans, in this case children, as if they're ignorant and don't understand English.
yeah, JV, he does have massive hands. That's one thing about that's why he's called Sausage Fingers Seagal, because he does have massive hands, like giant sausage fingers. That's for sure.
Because it isn't their first language. He leaves out words like I do when I speak to foreigners overseas.
Everything all right, baby? Everything cool. Everything fine. So why did talking like that?
Lizzo was eventually charged with eating all of Seagal's cookies and was sentenced to 15,000 hours on the treadmill. She's currently wanted for breaching her order.
That was a nice touch, man. That's some cool shit.
Sensei Slim and Trim meets up with an ass-kissing friend of his that is either talking...
See, I told you I was really stoned when I made this video, and I'm disappointed now watching it. I watched it when I uploaded it, but I was also stoned when I uploaded it. And now, funnily enough, now when I'm a little bit more intoxicated, I actually see more of the errors of my editing. But anyway,
bollocks or needs glasses.
And yes, JB's right. JCVD was more into pure coke. If anyone knows anything about Street Fighter and the whole Van Damme era around that Street Fighter movie era, that's when he was like coked off his titties, allegedly coked off his titties to the extreme. Well, he admits it anyway, so.
Man, you still looking good, man. You still looking good.
I mean, even he knows he's talking shit.
This guy here cracks me up. You still looking good, baby. Still looking good. Bip, 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 bip. That's what he says.
I mean, even he knows he's talking shit. And then they go on to have a mutual knob polishing session similar to Sensei Gravy Seal's movie roles.
Yeah, boy, this guy here, if it wasn't for him, man, we would have made it through the storm.
You came in and you worked with my guys. I mean, you were in the field. You were on the front line.
Touch me. Yes.
And you handled your business. You know, like my tactical guys, man, they had nothing but praise for what you did.
Thank you.
I was in the military for a long time. I was in the Army, Special Forces.
You know, we did it together. We couldn't have done it without each other.
I want to feel as much of his body as I can.
Now,
I mean, this was just literally like a this. Hey guys, so get together, sit down, and tell each other how awesome you guys are. Now, go. I mean, it's just literally it was a mutual knob polishing session.
As much of his body as I can.
Now, finally, we get to the moment everyone's been waiting for, where Seagal puts some closure on the infamous piece.
All right, now, some people have heard the part where he says he's going to squash Van Damme like an ant, but then he follows on by saying, "Oh, I should leave. I'll leave it first."
With Jean-Claude Van Spam.
Is that true? He got in a fight with you?
No. It'd be like me squashing an ant.
You go fuck yourself.
Come on. It's like one in front of him. If he sees me, he runs.
Now, do you reckon Van Damme's seen this clip? I wonder if Van Damme's seen the clip of Seagal talking. It was about 15 years ago. Now, I don't know if Van Damme's seen that clip or not, but he goes further to say that he would run away from him. Not that he'd just beat the shit out of him, but that he'd actually run away from him as well, which is interesting when you think about it. Because that's literally, saying that dude was scared of him.
Big Daddy Beef Fat lives and breathes that superhero lifestyle, striking fear.
We were talking about beef tallow earlier. That's why it was in my memory because I actually cooked up a fresh batch of beef fat. I'll tell you my process later, and then you guys can tell me if I'm doing it wrong because maybe I'm doing it wrong. But I've got a pretty good process.
Into the hearts of villains everywhere.
They all try to work in the shadows. For as long as I've been doing this, I try to be able to see into the shadows.
Hi, Mama. Don't call him too hard when you get home.
I'm going to slip this in, by the way, whenever I can, because it's one of my favorite edits. Obviously, I've mentioned it many times. So this will come in wherever I can put this in right now.
I try to be able to see into the shadows.
Hi, Mama. Don't call him too hard when you get home.
Sensei hears that there's a party with strippers and hookers, and naturally, he wants first crack at the meat.
Let's hit him first, baby. That's an order. Hit him first.
That's an order.
That's an order.
He's giving actual police officers orders now? Of course he is. And you know why?
Hey, man, Steven Seagal here. He's a movie star.
Quickly!
By the way, the amount of comments I get from people, and I mean like all people of all walks and realms, saying that they like the quickly. How does he even manage to ruin a line like quickly? This is hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
Somewhere in the last minute, shit got real, and he decided to switch into full gangster mode and stick on his do-rag.
Cuz, where you going? Come on over here. So why did talking like that?
Before going full.
He did. By the way, in if you notice here, right, and these scenes are literally about a minute apart. Forget about my editing. This scene here, where he's on the microphone, and the scene here where he's sitting in a do-rag are about, well, in the show anyway, about a minute apart in the episode. Not even a minute, I'd say 30 seconds apart. So he went from getting the call about going to wherever they're going to putting on that do-rag. So maybe he got told they're African Americans. He put that motherfucker on straight away.
Real, and he decided to switch into full gangster mode and stick on his do-rag.
Cuz, where you going? Come on over here. So why did talking like that?
Before going full Harlem when he finds out that this guy wasn't sharing his women or the goodies with Seagal.
What y'all doing up in here?
I'm with my lady right here.
Y'all ain't got no crack up in there? It look like there's some crack up in there.
A few moments later.
Look, you see that? You know what that is? You know what that is? Right. You know what that is? Right. That's right.
He then draws on his years of Hollywood acting gold to school this dude.
By the way, this is one of my favorite scenes because obviously we know where he got this line from. The upcoming line, he didn't just happen to bring this out of thin air. This was inspirational words that he'd felt in his heart previously.
But I'm playing him for a fool.
Just so you know, we didn't fall off a turnip truck last night. You understand? All right.
And I was not born on a fucking turnip truck, man.
I can happily report that Big Papa Prune Juice found enough of the good stuff to make sure he's partying well with the ladies tonight.
Well, that's a lot of crack right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 rocks. 9 rocks.
And
I mean, I didn't actually count it, but let's go back and see if he's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8. Is there a 9? Is there a 9th one we can't see, maybe? Or is Seagal just unable to count? But I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and guess there's a 9th one under this flap here that we can't see. Otherwise, he can't count. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's a good point, Pork. How much dollar-wise worth of sugar, refined white sugar is on the screen right now, my American friends? What do you think? Because again, we don't really have the CRACK in Australia. We've got a bunch of other stuff, but not really CRACK specifically. 5 on the right. Yeah, that's 8. I get 8 as well, but he says 9. There might be a 9th one underneath the lip. So who knows? Where's the girl's kidney stones? $60 to $80 of sugar. That's it. No, that's nothing. That could be anywhere from 200. Well, what are we doing here, people? Okay, depending on how it's sold. Okay, fair enough. Fair point. Break it down. You get more. That's all I'm saying. All right, we'll get back into it while I'm.
9 rocks.
And damn, is he excited.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Then you waddle away, waddle, waddle. Till the very next day. Bum, 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 bum.
Again, by the way, so he finds the crack rocks, and then the next scene, not my editing, literally in the show, the next scene.
9 rocks.
And damn, is he excited.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Adam, I'll help you out there, mate. There you go. Cheers, my friends, while we do the poll. I'm going to play this. I'm going to have to go roll not roll. I have to go mix another beverage, so sit tight. Boom. Nog Boggs, good to see you, mate.
Meanwhile,
This is why Sensei is the boss of all bosses. Who actually says this shit to another person?
What do we got here, Haas?
I thought Hoss was a name for a big white dude. Maybe I'm confused. Educate me, Big Daddy. Help me understand that mysterious mind of yours.
I was born clairvoyant.
Teach me. I can do it.
I thought Hoss was a name for like a big white dude, like with a beard and like a lumberjack. I thought that's what Hoss meant. That kind of shit.
Episode finishes in a fitting note as Grandmaster Giblet attends some martial arts school and gives these lucky buggers one-on-one with the Great One.
Everybody, let's welcome Grandmaster Steven Seagal to our dojo. Give him a big hand.
Teach me like this. I'm one of the highest ranking Aikido teachers in the world.
Sensei's sensitivity then tugs on my heartstrings while I cry and tug on my groin goblin, listening to him explain his delicate, complex personality.
I can be very quiet. I'll just go somewhere and I'll sit off in the corner and people will call me arrogant.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
I do enjoy throwing in the old groin goblin. I'm not going to lie. You may have noticed that, but let's see what it is. 45%. 43, okay. Let's see how many people are stoners in the chat. Bonanza. Love me some Bonanza. I'm smoking in the spirit. I love the how he delves into his soul here. But see, in fairness, the kid, one of the young girls asked her, I'm shy, were you also shy as well, or something like that? And then the answer's like this.
Sensei's sensitivity then tugs on my heartstrings while I cry and tug on my groin goblin, listening to him explain his delicate, complex personality.
I can be very quiet. I'll just go somewhere and I'll sit off in the corner and people will call me arrogant.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
I'm not arrogant, I'm just shy like you.
I love you, big man. I love you.
And I think the martial arts help give me a lot of confidence, a lot of self-esteem, and help teach me respect for myself.
Not for anyone else, though. Hey? Huh? Huh?
Do I think Michael is a tough guy? No. Do I think he's a martial artist? No. Do I think Jean-Claude's a tough guy or martial artist? No.
I'm going to come.
I mean, if nothing else, he does have humility. He exhibits a lot of humility. Let's say that. He's a modest man. He's a modest man, if nothing else. And he speaks highly of other people. He's definitely not one to just disparage other people randomly for no reason.
Straight out and say that was one of his best episodes yet. We all got a small glimpse into the soul of Sensei Strap-On, and I think we're all better for it. What do you all think, my friends?
They haven't been wrong yet.
Thank you all for riding along on patrol with...
Alright, I need to watch that. That's the end of that shit. But I actually enjoyed that because there was two distinct things about that episode. One was, yeah, exactly, Cliff. Respect myself, but not anyone else. I like that episode for two reasons. One, he obviously slammed JCVD, and he said what we all know, that he would smash the shit out of him. And secondly, he revealed a little bit about himself. You know, he's not arrogant. Some of you may know that Dana Carvey edit where he says that Seagal was upset about Arnold Schwarzenegger and he went off by himself. And everyone wondered why. Well, he's just a shy guy. He's just a shy guy. That's why. He doesn't hate Arnold. He was just a shy guy. I'm going to fuck that up. Fucked up my filter. All right, anyway. Back on topic. Now, I've got a bunch of shit that I like to go through, right? Just a bunch of random videos that I like to go through in the last you know, what are we? Been an hour into this thing already. Just random shit. Now, obviously, I saw we played Seagal, so we'll drop that off. Boom. I don't know what this is.
For me, it's now more humorous than ever because the Biden administration.
So this is where he's bagging Biden. Now, this one, if I'm not... I lost it. I had another one there. It's gone. All right. This is black voice. Now, I go through random videos on YouTube. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Humongous probably knows what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, Under Siege was good, Shalom. I mean, no one can really hate Under Siege. Under Siege was the winner. Regardless of who you are, Under Siege, by the way, cheers, my friends, whichever way you're going, cheers. Once a week I drink with y'all, so I appreciate you spending your Sunday with me to the 40-odd people that are floating around in here. And the two enforcers of the law, Samantha and Pork. I spend a lot of time on YouTube looking at stuff, and both political and non-political, regardless of whether you're left or right, you know, whichever way you're inclined. I got to tell you, it doesn't really matter in the end. But what I do like to come across is people and videos that, you know, are kind of a bit more interesting, not your dancing idiots or whatever else. But I mean, this bloke here, possibly from, I don't know, somewhere, but he's got a brilliant idea. I mean, it's a fucking great idea. And this kind of shit I enjoy.
This guy has come up with a brilliant...
Same as like Trav, you know, people sending me things of their work. I find that shit interesting. So what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go through some random shit, and we're gonna finish strong on Carl Pilkington. Have I got any UK boys any UK lads in the chat? We're gonna finish on Carl Pilkington, the idiot abroad, but we'll get to that later.
Brilliant idea for his business. He's making thousands every month, and no customer leaves his store empty-handed. Instead of money, they take home discarded beer bottles. He collects discarded beer bottles and transforms them into something.
So this motherfucker, right? He finds like empty beer bottles, probably picks them up from wherever, and then he comes and he redoes them into glasses and sells them. Genius idea. Genius idea.
Unbelievable. He uses a diamond cutter to cut the bottles and then dips them in...
Bullshit, man. You know, it's funny, Nog. I've got a secondary channel, which I don't really use much, but you'll notice that the check out the logo for my secondary channel that I don't use. But look who the logo is, mate. It's the man himself, Bullshit Man. I've got him here. Yeah. Anyway, go back, you fucker. Sit back. Oh, you suck. Anyway, Bullshit Man. I've got old Pilko, Carl Pilkington, but we'll get to that later. Man, I get sidetracked too easy. I'm sorry. Get sidetracked very easily. Where were we? Yeah, but watching this dude make bottles and shit.
Boiling water. After that, he dips the bottles in cold water, which separates the cut part. Finally, he takes the bottom part and creates these beautiful glass tumblers. After polishing them, he sells them at a premium.
Bullshit Man is Carl Pilkington. We'll get to that later. There's a gentleman, and he made a persona where he flies. They asked him what his superpower would be, and Bullshit Man is his superpower where he flies in and he calls bullshit on people that are talking shit. So whenever someone's talking shit, he flies in and he calls bullshit on it. That's Bullshit Man.
Price. This guy has come up with a brilliant idea for...
Anyway, we'll get to Carl in a minute. First, we're just gonna watch some random clips. We'll get to Carl. All right, Carl's a gem.
Proof of it. That's when their teacher decided to demonstrate that aging doesn't...
By the way, this is not a ninja technique. This is just a wanker technique.
...always mean a loss in strength. He first made sure his student was ready before making a subtle jump to cover the fact that he grabbed his hand. After that, he absolutely destroyed the student just by holding his hand in a manner that creates a hell of a pain. I'm pretty sure...
Now, for the record, I'm not going to say that doing this doesn't hurt, because if I grab my own finger really hard, it hurts, yeah? It hurts. But let me just make a point. When he grabs that finger, right, he grabs his left hand, his right hand is primed for a, boom, overhand right. Right hook. Right elbow. So, you know, Bullshido.
...holding his hand in a manner that creates a hell of a pain. I'm pretty sure no one could endure this technique. But
No, I'm pretty sure I could. I'd probably headbutt him, punch him in the nuts, sever his brainstem or his throat. That's just an option for me.
If you think you could, then subscribe. This is one of the
No, I'm not gonna subscribe because I think I would. That's your little tactic. You can go, and this stupid video's got 409,000 views because people are probably watching and thinking, "Fuck off, mate."
This is one of the old
413,000 likes because people are watching this thinking, "Fuck off, mate." Yeah, pull my finger, exactly. Pull my finger. What's this shit? Again, random shit that I watch, yeah? People are fooled very easily. I'll tell you another thing I've realized. People see shit on the internet and on YouTube and they think it's all real and authentic or not edited or straight. And I'm not talking about this video, but just in general. We'll skip that video. Now, are there any vegans in the chat? Are there any vegans in the chat? If so, look away now. Look away now. Exactly, Shalom. I agree with you. Vegans, look away. This video was just funny. This video was just funny to me, so...
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Now, the reason I found this funny is how the fuck did the cow get up there? Like, how the fuck? Can someone explain to me? Anyone in the farm? Any farmers out there? Someone explain to me how the hell the cow got up there. Just anyone explain to me. I don't understand how the cow got up there. Are there any farmers out there that can explain it? Because this,
Oh my god!
I mean, great transition by that dude. Well done. I know. Sorry, but that was hilarious to me. I just found that funny. Now, I don't know. Again, I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, random shit, and sometimes like Asian countries. Now, not so much, your less developed Asian countries, but your countries like Japan and Korea, they got some high tech shit. Especially Japan. Japan's got some awesome inventions. We'll get to that next time. I'll line them up for you next time. But this is the kind of shit the Asian countries do. Yeah, to like just do shit.
This video has gone viral around the world. In South Korea, they recently invented this
Now, I don't know if this is real or it's AI, but I'm pretty sure it's real.
thing. Look, it moves super fast on the ground, but watch what it's capable of doing. It positions itself right under cars, and in just a few seconds, it manages to lift the car and take it exactly where it needs to go. But look, the most impressive part is with this car. We have a better camera angle. The two square-shaped robots come and position themselves right under the car's wheels, and boom, they take it, they then move it and rotate it. They can take it absolutely wherever they want. Incredible. This video has gone viral
Again,
around
fuck off, I'm not giving you a thumbs up. This kind of shit I find interesting, yeah? Like, this is the kind of shit that... this is why we're all doomed. This is why when AI finally decides we're useless, we're all doomed. We're all done for. You reckon it's fake pork? You're a bit pessimistic about it? Everyone's suspicious, eh? Okay, interesting. Well, I mean, how hard would it be to fucking do? You just program something to go into the chassis and pick it up, but I mean, it could be fake. I don't know. Again, I'm not an expert on this shit. Interesting. So we've got 2 months saying it's fake. Skynet will fuck off. Yeah, Skynet can fuck off. It does look cool, but I don't know if it's real or not. But anyway. Now this is just funny because, again, I just found it amusing. Everyone remembers Ray Gun. I mean, just the person that came up with that. But it's just fucking hilarious. It's just the shit that came up with it. All right. Okay. Now, this is a little bit off topic. There's a guy called Buster Keaton, right? Who was an old stuntman from the old days. I don't know what era. I'm guessing, 1920s and shit. Just watching. I'll turn the volume down. Don't really need volume. But just watching this dude, there's no wires, there's no fucking anything really. I mean, it's just this motherfucker jumping off buildings. Like he's jumping off that building himself. This is some real shit, yeah. It was. I watched it. I heard about this guy, and I started watching. And I thought, this is nuts. This is done with no CGI, probably no insurance, obviously. No safety parameters to any scientific level, anyway. Yeah, he is a legend, man. I thought this was just how do you play shit at faster speeds? Let's do this. Good times too. Yeah, it was phenomenal. I watched this and I thought, damn, man, the world's just soft now. The world is just soft now when you watch this kind of shit. Like, look at this. He flagpoles a car. He literally, that's not CGI. He flagpoles a goddamn car. I should slow it down. I'm doing the guy disrespect by playing it at 2 times speed. I mean, this here is just ridiculous. If he drops her, surely she's fucked. Like, what are they going to do? Like, what would they do here if he dropped her if he dropped her right then? He's just hanging by a rope, and he just dropped her. If he dropped her, she's in trouble, I imagine. And I can't picture them doing more than one take. For most of these, will be one take. Yeah, like this shit. You can't say it's fake. How's it fake? Unless the whole video is fake. This is like 1920s. There's no CGI. There's no After Effects. It's just people doing shit. It's nuts. Anyway, I was impressed by this dude, man. Like, it's just there. Anyway, it was impressive. I don't know much about this guy, but if he didn't stand in the right spot, he's dead. You know balls you gotta have to do this with no wires, no harnesses, there's no green screens. You know, it's just I don't like going on my roof and standing near the ledge. I shit my pants. I mean, this bloke's got balls of steel. Like, if he just happened to stand 1 inch in the wrong spot, he's dead or paralyzed. Yeah, exactly, Pork. One fake, one take, or death. I mean, even this. He jumps on a train, yeah? And the train's moving. And they got some wood on the track. They got some wood on the track, so he has to smack it off. And he has to do this right. Yeah, otherwise... problems. Anyway, to me it was just fascinating. It was quite interesting. But I thought he was pretty cool. Now, this is there was a show called. Okay, let's slow this down. Let's slow this down. Let's see how many people know about this shit. There's a British comedian called Ricky Gervais, which I'm sure most of you know of, who had a radio show back in the day. Before Ricky Gervais did The Office, he had a radio show on XFM where he was given a producer to help him with this radio show. And this producer was called Carl Pilkington, who was just your average British bloke who was just a very simple, run-of-the-mill kind of fellow who just happened to have pearls of wisdom come out of his mouth, whether he knew it or not. And then Ricky Gervais pretty much figured, hey, this guy's a legend. Let's milk him for whatever we can. Sent him around the world, and yeah, this to me is one of my favorite shows. I thought we'd also watch a bit of Mr. Inbetween also, because I keep harping on about that show. But first, we'll watch a bit of Life's Too Short. But while I'm talking, I'll look up best moments. It's just not good. It's just not good. Best of Ray. Yeah, it's just not a lot of fucking good. Not so again, some of the characters in the show. But anyway, we'll get back to that. Carl Pilkington was an idiot abroad. Yes, correct, Samantha. But this guy's got unique takes. Now, granted, a lot of this stuff now would probably not slide in the current climate that we're in politically, let's call it, and socially. But he had some brilliant takes. So we're going to watch along, and we'll stop and we'll have a chat about Carl along the way. But this was season 1 of An Idiot Abroad, where I should put this into context. Well, Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant created The Office and Extras, and they decided to send Carl around the world, once they met him, to a bunch of different countries because they knew it would make him uncomfortable, and they knew it would be comedic gold and entertainment. So, yeah, just have a quick watch and tell me what you think. I'm curious to know how you guys respond to his comments and things.
There's no logic to anything that they do.
This is why Carl's gold. Because if anyone else said this, people would hate him. But I mean, he speaks the truth, just in a roundabout kind of way.
Is that what you...
So George Carlin was a comedian and political commentator. Carl is just your average bloke from Manchester, England, who happened to be friends with Ricky Gervais. So Ricky Gervais shoved him in a TV show and made him do things he did not want to do. That's basically the difference. George Carlin was a legend. I love him. And he said so many prophetic things that were on point and on money right now. But Carl Pilkington also says a lot of shit in a different way. On point as well.
You do? I think I've got the wrong place, because this ain't a place where they need an iPod. Have a toilet roll first. I mean, it's weird, because whenever you buy stuff like that, toilet roll overs and stuff, it says made in China. Why aren't they fucking using them then?
See, that's Carl's thinking. Why aren't they using him then?
That's odd, isn't it? So he's got to leave the house, he's got to go do a feel like one today. I might do. I've had a bit of a dicky belly. I best get my seat. Everyone who's walking past knows he's going to have a shit at some point today. I wouldn't like that. I'm tempted to ask for harder.
Well, GV, most of Asia's like that. There's some like that in Thailand, but they've got actual toilets. But there's a lot of just, By the way, Ricky Gervais describes Carl as an idiot with a head like a fucking orange.
Yeah, I'm not going to change your mind. I'm not going to come here and say, it's all right, but it's not that amazing. It's like telling someone that the kid's ugly. It doesn't matter how ugly that kid is. The mum and dad love it to bits. And I didn't want to...
See, again, most of you may not appreciate Carl, but the reason why I like him is because of little pearls of wisdom like this.
Next to the telly. But I'd say, if you're going to come up here, it's not about that. It's about that lot.
By the way, he described his Auntie Nora one day. He spoke about his Auntie Nora. One day he spoke about how he saw his Auntie Nora with her legs apart, with no underwear on, and he said it looked like a split tennis ball. That was his words, not mine. Split tennis ball. Quote. I mean, I can tell you a lot about Carl Pilkington. For Christmas, he bought his girlfriend an industrial-sized box of condoms. He once knew a woman who had a horse in her house. Scruffy Sandra. A lot of stuff.
Done with.
He once broke up a fight between I think it was a bird and an insect in his backyard. He broke it up. He broke up a fight because what you'd call a killing. He broke it up because he didn't want them fighting. So basically, for those of you that aren't aware, in all these episodes, Ricky Gervais rings up, gives him a task that makes his life hell, but then always says to him, "Come on, mate, it's not a holiday, it's a job. Do it properly." I should vote. Sorry, I should vote. I'm all about the people. The people, we're going 53-47, so we're about half and half. I would have to 40 people. So I need at least 50. Oh, we're 50-50 now. Okay. Fuck. We're going to keep going until the vote sways heavily one way.
Raymond! Anyone watching at home?
I love hearing he goes, Are we ready for the bags yet? He goes, "Are we ready for the bags yet?"
Are they up there? Okay. He's glad to see the back of us, isn't he? See you then. at him, he can't get out of here quick enough. He knows more than I do, obviously. Look at him. Not hanging about, no waving. Raymond! Raymond! Anyone watching at home, he does do tours.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned that. So the next Bullshido video, we'll stop Carl for now. We'll get to Mr. Inbetween in a second, right? Before we do that, the next Bullshido video, I'm guessing there's some Aussies in the chat right now. Got in my late vote. We've got 58-42. We'll stop Carl for now. We'll come back to him after. We've still got a half a video. I want to show you guys one video of what's coming up in the next Bullshido video, right? This is the topic of what it's going to be about. Now, this next Bullshido video, just to change topic, digress slightly. See you, Shalom. Good to see you, my friend. The next Bullshido video is going to be about people getting their ass kicked. Now, this was in Australia. Dino, you can relate to this. Frayed as well, if you're still here. I'm not sure if you're still here or not. But you can relate to this. Carl plays Call of Duty. Is it really? Does he really play Call of Duty? This is what happens when you fuck around and you find out.
He's not touching you.
Now the guy in the black here is being confronted by these two douchebags. Douchebag in the red, douchebag with his shirt off, right? Who's not even jacked, and this bitch here who's one of their boyfriends starting shit, right?
Oh, video.
Now I find these things amusing because people, the thing is, people in the real, and you can include myself in this. You make fun of people in the internet, but the real world would just say it to their face, "Yeah, I would," because that's just me. I'm an honest guy. I wouldn't be disrespectful, but I'd say the truth to people's faces. Anyone who knows me in the real world knows I'm a pretty direct guy. So if you fuck around the real world, you'll find out, yeah? And we'll actually, on that note, before we get into that. Oh, shit. Okay. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. When you mess around the real world, there's consequences. So she's saying in the background, "Look at this pussy ass idiot, blah, 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 blah." She's talking smack while these two idiots in the background are getting tough. Her dad's a bodybuilder and he will fucking flatten you. So let me explain something. It doesn't matter if you're a bodybuilder. If someone knows how to fight, it doesn't matter if you're 300 pounds, you're going down, mate. You're going down. If you got no idea what you're doing, you're going down. And that comes from a guy who's 115 odd kilos. If someone knows what they're doing, they're going to fuck me up. Doesn't matter if they're half my weight. That's a fact. Demetrius Johnson is a UFC and one FC champion. He Pride, sorry, one championship. He weighs about 60 kilos, 55 kilos. He would knock the shit out of me in a second. That's a fact.
He fucking will come here and he'll fucking flatten you. He will. He's a bodybuilder. You think you're all tough? Fucking for sure.
He's a bodybuilder. You think you're all tough? Show muscles. What's her dad got? Her dad's a bodybuilder. They're show muscles. They're not practical muscles. They're just for show. Functional muscles are like strongmen. They have functional muscles. Bodybuilders have show muscles, you idiot. This guy's saying, "Walk away, you cocksucker." So he's shouting stuff as he's running away. Who deleted your comment? You're the moderator. Who could have deleted your comment? So keep following him. He does the old pulls the pants up, right? He does that trick where he pulls his pants up like he's ready to fight. We're getting there, don't we? We're getting there. By the way, Carl's dominating the vote. Looks like we're going back to Carl after this.
Why are you trying to get behind him?
Dude just got bitch slapped, by the way.
Are you trying to get behind him?
Boom! That's called a bitch slap. Okay, so who deleted your comment then? Because it wasn't me. I can barely keep track of what's going on. I'm not deleting shit. That's interesting, Samantha. It's like YouTube doing stuff. Boom! Kick to the head. That's what happens when you can't fight.
Oh, fuck yeah.
By the way, this guy's missus in the black, the guy in the black tank top and the very tight pants, by the way, very, very tight pants. His girlfriend's filming this and she's getting hot right now.
Yeah, fuck off. He's coming back, Victor. Dude, you want to know?
You fucking child! You are fucking! Well, fuck off!
So the bloke in the red shirt thinks that yelling a lot is the way to win things, just by yelling a lot.
Cool one has been a fuckhead, eh? Huh?
Notice the tart in the pink dress just keeps getting involved. Just back off. Just get out of the way, you dumb mole.
You can kick him in the head again.
Don't you fucking touch it! Don't you fucking touch it!
Boom! Boom! Counter left hook. Short little left counter hook right there. Call it a check hook. Boom! Yeah, there it is. Check hook. So anyway, the next Bullshido video is going to be about people getting the shit kicked out of them for the sake of it. Now again, Mr. Inbetween. This is why I like this show, right? Again, I'm going to go off topic a little bit, but this is why I go, who's Jessica?
Fine, had it coming, son.
What did they do?
Oh, depends. I mean, I'm pretty big on just respect. So, like, if you respect me, I respect.
Mr. Inbetween. So I'm going to harp on about this a little bit, right, before we keep going forward. This show is a great fucking show. All right, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to play some shit about these two blokes, and we'll see how we go. Okay, we're going to end that poll. Watch. We'll get back to Carl Pilkington in a second. Again, I don't endorse shit often, but this show is fucking gold, man. Like, I can't explain it to you enough. This show is gold.
Smells good. Can I help you?
So, oh shit, my bad. So this guy here, by the way, he's a diddler of children. Sometimes my messages don't appear. What's going on with YouTube tonight? Something's going on. Martin, you're a legend, mate. I love it. No, 38%. Okay, interesting. My cat box is okay. 4. Good to see you, mate. What's going on with YouTube tonight?
Smells good. Can I help you? What did you do with Jenny Greer? You better get out of here or I'll call the cops. Look, I don't want any trouble, okay? I don't want any trouble. I don't know this Jenny, whatever you said her name was. Yeah.
Back in a moment. It's drink mixing time. Enjoy Ray. So the guy on the left here is Dave, and that's Ray, right? Now, Fuck. Dave tried to kill Ray before, but then they ended up becoming friends because Dave's a good guy. And this friendship, by the way, is awesome. I highly recommend. I see a delay on your end on screen. What's going on now? Oh, the nail polish guy. Okay. I suggest y'all watch his show. Is anyone else having? You have to refresh chat from time to time. What, I have to refresh chat? What do I have to refresh chat for? How do I do that? What's going? Is it slow again? Is it? Are we having problems with the feed? How's the video and audio? Chat comments. I can't refresh the chat. How the fuck do I refresh the chat? There's no fucking refresh option. Where's refresh? Video is solid. Chat comments. All right. I'm gonna go mix my drink. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna let you play Dave. It's repeating the questionnaire. All right. Well, watch Dave and Ray. Right. Dave and Ray are legends.
Let's go. Mate, all you gotta do is cut the fucking thing open. I don't know what you're whinging about. Yeah, no, I'm not whinging, cunt. Well, it sounds like it. We gotta go fucking 10 minutes up the road, go to a hardware store, get an oxycolor. Job's done with that. All I'm telling you is this, right? You better not be trying to fuck me around. So what's that split between two? 650. What is that? 323. 325. What are you doing? 325 grand. You happy with that, Ray?
Not particularly.
You're not happy with $325,000?
Well, I would be, mate, but your guys killed my fucking night. Let's go for a drive.
Fuck off. Jesus, here you go, fuck. You can have the girls, I'll have the boys.
Okay, so what are you going to call him anyway?
Quentin James.
Give me the gun. You're on rush.
Drop the charges?
Yes, I'll fucking do it.
Just saying that if you don't see this face, it'll be the last thing you'll ever fucking see. You understand that? Yes? Yes. It's a fucking crime. It's embarrassing. That's yours. Oh, you Raymond. Forget it. No, I'm not going to forget it. What are you doing?
Right, what's going on? Most of the time the messages get there. By the way, Dave and Ray have a fucking awesome friendship, yeah? Like, if you have a friendship like this, it's pretty awesome. They just met each other. Slow issues with chat.
Pressure on that, okay?
I'm going to miss the In-Between heavy, but it's only because I like this show and I want you motherfuckers to watch it, yeah?
Well, the person I bashed was a bloke, not a child or a woman. What's your point? Well, no offence, but I don't really want to sit here with a bunch of wife bashers and child beaters, you know.
Did you say?
No, that's time out. No.
What is that? Outside, please.
You're right, mate.
Good, man.
Love heart.
Seriously? Then I'll be recommending jail time instead.
Why didn't you have video captured then?
Anyway, I don't want to get too fucking thing out heavy, but Ray's the. I like Ray.
Oh, mate, this is family here, so just take it easy, okay?
Want some fucking good shows about Ray? What do we got for Ray? This is funny.
Hey, Bernie. Customer.
You got out of the boot.
No thanks to you.
Yours?
So you want to tell me what the fuck's going on?
Those two idiots stole the suit, brought it here.
So where'd you steal the car from?
No, we ain't saying nothing, man. I do MMA, cunt. Yeah, fuck him up, do you? Oh, shit.
You want some more?
I'm outside the hardware, man. Outside in the car park outside the hardware store.
Can I have my phone, please?
Yeah.
It's a good show. Anyway, I just want people to have a crack at it. He's a good guy. It's a great show. I'm surprised he didn't do more, but yeah, no, he's good.
Dress up as like a character from a book, and then
And it's also real world stuff. The way he deals with his daughter in the real world, and then he has his nightlife as a hitman. It's quite interesting. It's really well done for a low budget show. And I don't really like Australian shows for the most part. Honestly, I'm going to be honest, but this was good.
and we all have this parade thing, and in the parade.
Whoa, hey, Jesus.
Yeah, look, here's the thing, Peter. Breaking Bad's a great show, mate. But I'll tell you what. Watch this show. I'll tell you what, Peter. Watch this show, Peter. Watch this show. 3 seasons of it. There's 3 seasons. If you don't think it's as good or better than Breaking Bad, I'll send you a free T-shirt, mate. I'll tell you, how about that, Peter? So watch this show. It's called Mr. Inbetween. Watch 3 seasons of it. Come back to me after. Be honest. Don't be a dick just to get a free T-shirt. Watch it. Come back to me and tell me it's not better than Breaking Bad in terms of character depth and not running a formulaic kind of principle and format. Come back to me afterwards and I'll send you a free shirt, mate. How's that? That's how much I think this show will appeal to a lot of other people. It's a good show, and the character is really well done. And again, this is not a big budget show with actors that are Hollywood actors. This is a guy the bald guy there who's acting. He wrote the show. He wrote the show and acted in it. So Scott Ryan. So it's not a Hollywood production with millions of dollars, but it's about the story and the depth and the characters. So watch it and see how you go. But yeah, I'm a man of my word, Peter. Watch it as long as you're a man of your word. Watch the 3 seasons. I don't know how you can watch it. Maybe Hulu or some shit, or if you're a Pirate Bay kind of guy. Hey, Pork, you're a power holder on YouTube chat and Discord, mate. Stop lying. Stop lying. Yeah, you're better than that. But anyway, I don't want to preach on too much about it, but it's a good show. So yeah.
You'd never leave your room and I'd never see you. You want to start some shit?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, man, why don't you watch where you're going, eh? What was that? You heard what I said. What?
I know you're joking, Pork. It's all good, brother.
Start some shit. And watch your language too, eh?
Oh, piss off, fuck, really.
Yeah, right. Keep walking, dickhead. But if I got your TV in your room, you'd never leave your room and I'd never see you.
Well, that's not true. I could watch
Still come out and
TV.
talk to me every now and then?
Oh, yeah, sometimes.
You right, old man?
You know what? Again, go for it, Peter. I'm not gonna say the same thing that I said to Peter to all of you, but I definitely recommend, if you want a show that's a little bit different, and it's not a hitman show at all, but there obviously is scenes of it. It's not a bad show. That and The Life and Times of Tim. The Life and Times of Tim is another one I recommend. But anyway, all right. I think for the last bit of the segment, we'll turn it over to you guys, mate. Disney Plus. I don't know if it's on Disney Plus. Really? Disney Plus? That's an interesting one. Is there anything you guys want to check out while we're here? I haven't actually.
Dress up as like a character.
Fuck off, Ray. I love you, mate, but fuck off right now. Let's see what the latest Steven. I haven't checked the latest Steven Seagal yet. Don Fry does not like what? Okay, what's this all about?
Get the big 16x8 block, and they're all filled with cement. So
There's a lot of weird houses like that. There's a house for sale in Arizona right now. It used to be Steven Seagal's house. It might still be his house. He's selling it, but it's bulletproof. It's got bulletproof glass. It's like a compound.
That guy's a goof.
He's a silly man.
A goof. Beyond silly.
He's a silly man.
I mean, he believes that shit, yo.
Yo, Don Fry is talking about Steven Seagal. So if anyone doesn't know who Don Fry is, by the way, he's about as manly and testosterone as it gets. What's up, Paul? Everyone say hello, Paul, and thank you, Paul. How are you, Paulito, my friend? Don Fry is about as manly as it gets. He was an old school UFC competitor when there was basically no rules and you could do anything for the most part.
He's a silly man.
I mean, he believes that shit, yo, who he is.
I don't know what he believes and what he's just bullshitting. It's hard to tell, you know?
Oh, you can't bullshit that good. I mean, he's a lousy actor. He's a lousy actor. How the hell can you pretend to be that, you know?
I mean, that's his hustle, right? His hustle is that he's just like a martial arts guy. But, you know, he's really good at Aikido.
I can't believe I didn't have this clip of Joe in my Joe Rogan clips. I should have put this in there. I didn't have it. I didn't find this. This is only found now.
I'm sure.
You watch those demonstrations.
You know what? If I get a couple pro wrestlers to be my ookies, you know, they make me look like $1 million.
I mean, even Don Fry's voice has got like way too much testosterone. I mean, I wouldn't want to mess with this dude now. He's still floor most people, but even his voice is just overflowing with testosterone.
That's true. That is what happens, right? They're all compliant.
Park Fane, that's Don Fry. He's an MMA legend, old school UFC. He's the guy. I'll tell you what. I'll show you. What? Don. I thought I had a clip. Damn it. All right, one moment. We're going. Okay, this is Don Fry. This is what he has to say.
I'm just curious what you think of the evolution. You know, when you look at the fighters today versus what you were doing in there, what do you think when you see these young guys in there mixing it up?
I think they're a bunch of sissies.
Oh, really? And why is that?
They should be wearing purses and, you know, half of them paint their damn toenails. What the hell's that all about? You know, they should be putting on makeup and lipstick and prancing around, you know, in high heels. And they probably do it half the time anyways when they train in.
That's what Don Fry says about the fighters nowadays. There was also another. Here we go. This is Don Fry, also, by the way. Enjoy. Enjoy. Before I start this video, who is a male American? Let's just keep it simple. Before we start this video. Let's keep it simple. Chat, vote. Vote before we start this video. Because, okay, so not many. Okay, I thought we'd have more Americans in the chat. Male American. Well, enjoy, Pork. Enjoy.
One and strike force. Don, let me ask you.
I'll tell you, the Russians don't like being told what to do, especially by some pansy, you know. The goddamn Russians are last men on the planet, you know. Everybody in the U.S. been feminized so bad, we ought to be carrying a purse and high heels, you know. And those are last men. We need a Putin. Where's our Putin? You know, we need somebody who's going to kick ass and not run around apologizing for it.
Yeah, I heard that Putin was like windsurfing or something. I heard it this morning on the radio. It's
that guy's badass.
Flying jets, you know. I mean, I want to be president there.
He'll probably climb the Empire State Building and whack some airplanes out of the air. That guy can do.
Don's old school. Don's like your, I guess, like a John Wayne kind of MMA legend, yeah. just for context, Don's like your MMA kind of old school, John Wayne kind of men of men, chest hair, smoking a cigar, backhanding people that are out of line, that kind of shit, yeah? Yeah, did you enjoy that one, Pork?
That's true. That is what happens, right? They're all compliant.
Mm-hmm.
Don, how did you? When did you started out? Was like UFC 8? Was that your first fight?
No, it was first in UFC. I fought
first
before.
UFC. You
Yeah,
fought boxing and kickboxing before that, right?
no kickboxing. I did boxing.
And his voice has always been that hardcore. It's not. I don't think it's from smoking. I think it's just from, again, excess testosterone.
I think I had 8 fights, and I think I was 2-6 or 2-5-1. I don't know, because I fought my first 2 as Don Fry, and I won those.
Anyway, that's Seagal. Off track. We're going to just go randomly and go here right now before I go somewhere else.
It took me 30 years to realize what the other end of disposable chopsticks is for. Turns out this is how it's used.
I never knew that, but it makes sense because they've all got like a little bit at the end.
1. Heat the bottle cap with fire, push it open with a toothpick, and cut it off. You've got yourself a condiment bottle.
I'm always trying to teach you guys here, by the way. I'm trying to provide you with some kind of value. Not just awesome t-shirts and stupid videos about the Great One and Bullshido artists, but I'm trying to give you guys tips to improve your life, yeah? So if you can't afford an empty bottle for your sauce, and why waste money when you can just do this?
1. Heat the bottle cap with fire, push it open with a toothpick, and cut it off. You've got yourself a condiment.
Boom, you got a sauce bottle right there. Cut it a little deeper, it'll be thicker. Off you go.
Bottle. 2. Put a rubber band on the dish soap pump. You'll save enough money for a car.
See? Boom. What you're doing right now is you're putting rubber bands so you're not wasting excessive pumps of shit. You're saving money, right? Because you know what the thing is? You know, with toothpaste, for example, most people put toothpaste all the way along the fucking brush. You don't need that. You just need like a little globule of toothpaste. People are getting screwed. You're getting screwed, people. Come on, think. Trying to help y'all.
Save enough money.
Not y'all, but the world.
For a car in a year. 3. Rub a garlic clove a few times. Separating egg whites from yolks becomes easy.
Boom. See, you would have gone the old transfer method of going one eggshell to another. By the way, there's also another way to do it where you get an empty bottle, you squeeze it, and then it sucks it up. But this way is easier. Garlic. Boom. See? Thank you, ladies. Samantha, Teresa, if you're still here. Cat's gone, but any of the female Seagalians, boom, here you go.
From yolks becomes easy. 4. Attach a balloon to the faucet.
Now this is genius. This is the genius idea. Good way to save yourself money, right? Tell me this is not brilliant. I defy any of you to tell me this is not a brilliant idea.
Faucet, cut off the top, and you've got a DIY 360-degree sprinkler. It's
boom. Samantha, do that shit right now. Tell me it's not a brilliant idea. Get yourself a balloon, stick it on.
Super convenient to use. 5. With this trick, you won't need to rethread the needle when changing thread. Place the long thread over the short one, wrap it around, and pull, and the new thread
I don't understand this one.
Follows through. 6. Grandma has...
I'm just a simple dude. I don't get this one. I'm already lost at fucking half the... whatever.
And the new thread follows through. 6. Grandma has worked in a...
It's not macho, man. It's just useful stuff. What's the macho man-ness all about?
Her whole life. She's been tying knots like this forever. Useful skills like this are really passed down through generations. 7. Prepare 2 disposable paper cups and poke a hole in the bottom. Stack the cups together. Now you don't have to worry about tea leaves getting in your mouth when you drink tea. It took me 30 years.
All right, that's basically it. Anyway, that was some useful life hacks. What else was Steven Seagal doing? Okay, these people get decent views. I don't know who this Cine Powers people is. They're watching Steven Seagal movies. I feel like they're just trying to cash in on Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal-ness. Because they recently watched... Stop it. So they've recently been watching a lot of Steven Seagal movies. Man, these guys watch movies every day. They release videos every day. They got 3,000 videos. That's a lot of videos, man. That is a lot of it. Okay, here's this. Okay. I'm doing another poll. Here's the deal. All right? Don't answer the poll yet because you don't know the question. The question is going to be, I was thinking of doing like a midweek 30-minute live stream where we do a bit of a watch-along of something, right? Something. I was thinking, again, I swear to God, it sounds like I'm getting paid by this guy. But I was thinking like doing like a once a week, like a midweek, like a Wednesday night maybe, like a live stream, 30 minutes, just watching and talking about something like whether it be maybe Mr. Inbetween or something, some other TV show. Just to kind of, during the week, because I got time, I could be making another video, but I think we can do that as well. I don't know, thoughts? Would you watch it like a midweek live stream? Maybe we could watch a show together or a series, possibly a Bullshido video of someone else. But I was thinking maybe some Mr. Inbetween shit, but it doesn't really fit on this channel. That's the problem. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what the chat says. I'm just spitballing. Some shit. But I'm thinking we start with like Mr. Inbetween because I like that show. I watched it when I first flew to Thailand like a year ago, and I wouldn't mind watching it again. If you guys have any suggestions, especially I usually throw it out to members because there's going to be some kind of privileges other than the 10% discount on merchandise, or Patreon supporters. But yeah, I thought maybe we'd watch some shit. Just like I said, a half an hour stream, watch some show together, talk a bit of shit. But we'll see how we go. We would watch your shit. You don't want to watch me shit, bro. But I appreciate the positive. But I appreciate the 94% to the 6%. Why not we all talk about shows we like that are like Mr. Inbetween? Well, we can talk about whatever. That's what I thought. Maybe a midweek stream where we just talk about off-topic shit that aren't Seagal related, right? I tell you what. I'll tell you what. To not convolute things, I've got a second channel that I hope some of you may be part of. That I might maybe do that. I might do that actually. I'll tell you what. Some of you go to. What should we go with? Okay, that's 17. How many people are watching right now? We've got 36. All right, so half the people. We need more than half to vote, but we're pretty confident on that vote. Okay. What I'm thinking is, I might do that on my second channel. I might do that on the channel called maybe Gravy Seal. Okay, we're going to do this. All of y'all who are here who may not be part of it already. I don't know what I'm doing. Nope, that's not right. Customization, maybe. Man, just search for Gravy Seal. Just search for Gravy Seal. Search for Sensei Gravy Seal. All right. Sign up to that bad boy if you want to. Sign up to that bad boy, and I think Wednesday nights. I think it'll be Wednesday nights. We'll do a watch along. We'll just do a watch along. You guys, I'll do a vote during the week, and people can vote on what we want to watch, and then we'll go from there. How's that for a plan? Are we down with that? Play fighting video games. What does that mean? If you build it, us 32 will come. Well, I should start a GoFundMe page for a temple. See if people. You know what the funny thing is? We'll build a temple in Thailand. Y'all can come down. Maybe have some we'll build like a Jonestown kind of shit. We have like domestic bases. We'll harvest hemp. We'll sell it. It's legal in Thailand. It's all good. But yeah, Sensei Gravy Seal, join on to that. I think I'll do it on that channel, not to convolute it with, because the algorithm is a fickle beast, right? It is. It's a fickle beast. And this channel, the main channel, is predominantly. Well, fuck the Kool-Aid. Well, we can do it another day. It doesn't have to be Wednesday. All right, we'll do it this way. What day would you prefer for the midweek stream? Fucking too many E's, mate. Too many fucking E's. Not the right kind. All right, let's see how many. I don't know how many I can put in. Monday. No, that's not right. We're not doing Monday. We're gonna do Wednesday. 2 days. That's all we got. 2 days. Because it's gonna be midweek. Because I got, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we'll do 2 days. We'll keep it simple. Everyone loves a poll. Need to cheese on fake stolen valors around the world. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Harold. We'll get there. We'll get to the fake veterans. So the plan is, well, at this point, we've expanded the Bullshido verse. How do we get to this? So thus far, the playlists include Above the Lawman, which is Lawman, Seagal Lawman, obviously. Bullshido Artists, which is Bullshido Artists. Shorts. Fuck, I've done 60 shorts. That's a lot of shorts. Didn't even realize. Compilations, which is basically Seagal clips of him saying shit or whatever else. Movie recaps and reviews. 37 already. We're about halfway through. Live watch-along, which is these. 100% pure Seagal, which is all Seagal shit. I don't know why Ezra Miller's on the thumbnail. Seagal Gems, which is random Seagal stuff. A new channel, I don't know what that is. And then Gym, which was stuff I listen to at the gym. But yeah. We'll see what the vote says. Wednesday, Thursday, close vote. But I think we'll do a watch-along, just chill out, have a bit of a watch-along. I'll be stoned most of the time anyway. And then we'll just talk some random shit. Like I said, I like hanging out with you guys for the most part, the main core of people. And if you can add people in that are coming in from the outside, why not? Bring some more people to Seagalism and just just talk nonsense. Well, if we do movies, movies are an interesting one. So movies, the problem with movies is we might get copyright struck a lot. But, I can find a copy of pretty much anything. Again, I think what we'll do is I'll start putting polls up on the website. Wednesday's winning so far. I'll start putting polls up on the secondary channel, Sensei Gravy Seal. So I'll do it now while we're live. Let's do it now. Fuck it. All right. I'll put a poll up. I prefer you all vote. I'm going to put a poll up, but I hope you all vote for what I want anyway, though. That would be ideal. I'd like to start with Mr. All right, let's do it. We're doing a midweek live. 30 odd minutes. Bing, bang, boom. Watching some stuff together as a community. Choices. All right, let's do it. Boom. Should I put it to a vote? I don't want to put it to a vote, though. If I put it to a vote, we might buy some herb. Mark, you're a legend, mate. Thank you. I will. I don't want to put it on screen, Mark. I'll do a quick flash. Boom. But I'm low anyway, mate. So good timing. I'm actually quite low. I'm down to my last four. Fuck, we're gonna get this always gets demonetized. So thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. Because, the live stream is not about making money, honestly. It's about hanging with you guys. But it gets demonetized completely because of swearing, certain things we show, certain substances. But I am low. So I'll have to reorder tomorrow. So thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. I'll buy some herb, brother. You're a legend. I won't put a vote on. I'm not going to put a vote on because I want to watch Mr. Inbetween. We're going to start with Mr. Inbetween. I'll get the whole series. We'll start watching it together. I think y'all will love it. Love her, 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 love her. But we'll watch it together. It's a great show. Happy Seagal on Sunday, Mark. That's great. You're a legend, Mark. Thanks, man. I just saw your message. He is a legend. This is the kind of bloke that comes in, sweeps in like a sweeps in like a Seagal, drops blessings. Take it easy, Mark. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, my man. Really, thank you. You're literally here for like 2 minutes, but I appreciate the support, my man. It comes in all shapes and forms, whether it be financial, love, support in the back end, on Discord, like Miser and Porkfang, Samantha and her constant support, all of you guys here that are always here, the views on the videos. Y'all don't know it, but I mean, if you're just taking his shit, I'm not going to be that dude, but if you're taking his shit and you're having a shower, and you just want to play a Sensei Seagal video in the background, it all adds up. It all adds up. It's not going to be 1,000 views, but it contributes to it. Again, people have got different ways of helping, and Mark's able to help that way. So thank you very much, Mark, even though he doesn't have his time today. And people help in different ways is the point of this. So, and I appreciate it all. It's not about, again, Pork, you help in your own ways, Pork. That's the whole point. Like, you help in your way. Everyone helps in the way they can. And that's what I really enjoy. Honestly, from here, I appreciate. Because a lot of these people are here to sell you courses and make money off you, or teach you how to edit videos. Like, I could make it, again, Mark, mate, you're too good, Mark. He's handing out memberships as well. But that's what I mean. People will try and sell you a course, or I could put a link in there saying, hey, do you want to edit videos like me, or do you want to know how to grow a YouTube channel to, what do we got, 440,000 subscribers? People will stupidly click on that and buy a course from you. But that just rubs me the wrong way when you have free information. So everyone supports in their own way. That's all that matters. And thanks, Harold. That's what it's about. And I appreciate you mentioned that, Harold, because the whole point of this channel from the very start was to just be a bit of a escape from the bullshit in the world, because people are working 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day. You're paying bills, all of us. You're paying rent. You're dealing with the bullshit of elections and ideologies and government control and money going up. And sometimes you just want to watch a video about dickheads doing stupid shit and some moron, just talking over the top and hopefully making you laugh about a few things. That's the most important thing. And honestly, that is. And obviously, without the money, I wouldn't be able to survive and keep doing it. But the fact that it brings people joy and I get positive comments and that kind of stuff is awesome. So thank you all. I appreciate it. So I'm checking out who got the membership. So Tough Sneezo, good on you, mate. You were here now. You got one. It's Always Sunny in Tulsa. I haven't seen very often. Glowing, I'm glad Glowing got one. Joseph Okay and Francisco Camacho, I haven't really seen either, but it's a legendary community. There's a lot of fake shit, man. Trust me, as someone who sprawls the internet, I don't know if Humongous is here as well, but yeah, he's still here right now. He knows there's a lot of bullshit on the internet. There's a lot of bullshit communities that are just trying to milk money out of people. Yeah, literally trying. The whole name of the game of the YouTube creator thing is try and get as much money out of people. Even Mr. Beast, everyone saw what happened with him. Mr. Altruistic, I'll give money away to people and shit. But for the most part, what he does is he just generally tries to milk as many views out of people as he can, which is bullshit. Thanks, Harold. You're a legend. Champion. So, it's glad to have a bunch of people in the community. And who was it last week? Or a few weeks ago, we had someone come in the chat as an editor, and people started jumping on him straight away, having a go at him. But that was being defensive of the channel and the community, which is awesome to see. That the regulars like Porkfang and Miser and everyone were jumping on top of him because they didn't really believe that he was genuine. Or when there's someone in the chat who's being negative, everyone kind of spots it and kind of forms together. That's a real community, even though it's based around having a laugh. It's good to have that kind of stuff. It's genuine. Let me put it that way. It's genuine. It feels genuine. I'm not going to get all emotional and shit, but it feels genuine to me, which is why I wouldn't miss this unless I had to. But anyway, yeah, that's just me. Sorry to digress, guys. But yeah, you're all legends. And that's not something I throw around lightly, by the way, because there's a lot of dickheads in the world. But yeah. Look, again, I'm not saying he was bad, by the way, Scotty. I'm just saying that everyone just kind of rallied around the community. But yeah. Well, that's it, Free Reign. We're here for a bit of a laugh, mate. Even when it gets political, it's still light. In my eyes, it's still light. And I hope you guys aren't too entrenched to any side or any kind of view, because it's just all laughs. I'll laugh at the left as much as I'll laugh at the right. Comedy, I'm not a comedian, but if you're going to laugh at people, and I talk, you guys will notice in most of my videos, I call myself a moron, a fat bald idiot, like a four-eyed douche. Like I'm not, I don't have low self-esteem. I'm fine with who I am, but you got to be able to laugh at yourself. Yeah, like no one's perfect. I have no hair. My eyes are shit. I'm carrying extra weight, but I also know that I'm not a douchebag. I have reasonable muscle mass. I have a decent personality. I can talk. I'm affable to some extent. You love me or hate me. So you gotta have your eyes on everything. Yeah, you gotta be able to understand your good and bad points. So when you make fun of yourself, it doesn't mean you hate yourself. It just means that you know that you're not perfect and nobody is. And that's where our leader himself probably let himself down a bit. But anyway, I don't want to get into bullshit. Sorry to bore you guys with my bullshit. But yeah, I was just making a point. It's just all in fun. If you don't take yourself too seriously and realize that we're all just here for a short time and a good time, then yeah. Sorry, Scott, you are not alone. That's all good. Thanks, GB. I appreciate it, brother. All you guys. You're all legends. Like I said, you're all fucking legends. Well, that's it, humongous. And here's the thing, brother. Like my show, your show, anybody's show, you don't know what's going to catch on. Of these 40,000 members, let's be real. Most people aren't necessarily entrenched in the whole concept of what's going on, right? They're just people that may have liked the video and they've subscribed to my channel, but they may not watch again. You know that. It's a fickle beast. YouTube is a fickle beast. If you look at my videos, the latest one here has got what? 6,000 views. So not even what have we got? Seventh. Not even about 14% of people have watched my latest video. This one here, about 12% of people have watched it. Again, 11%. Whatever you want to call it. No, not even 11%. 16%. Sorry. 12%, 16%. Like that kind of stuff. Like, okay, this one got a decent amount, 23,000. But even then, not everyone on this channel has watched this video of the 42,000 odd subscribers. And again, I've learned that most of them are bots. From what I understand, most of them are bots. Which is or people that are casual viewers. But 23,000, 15, 13, 63, that's been good. 253, obviously that's good. That's like 6 times more than I've got. But it's a fickle beast. It is what it is. You do what you do, and you hope people like it, yeah? Now, I make videos that I think are funny, and I hope you guys find funny. I'm not making videos for the masses to enjoy. If I wanted to make videos for everyone to watch, I don't know if that would be my style, because I'm not really a conventional kind of person. Like a, what's his name, Sunny V2, or a Patrick CC, or I don't know, someone else. I don't know, whoever else. But someone who I do respect for how they've started their channel and how they've done it is it Charlie, that Moist Critical? I like, can't you pay for views? I'm not going to pay for views. Why the fuck would I pay for views? What defeats our purpose of it? Why would I want fake views? I want people to watch my shit because they enjoy it. If you're meaning from a business point of view just to push the algorithm, then I can, I guess. But I'd rather people just watch it because they find it funny, rather than anything else. But I like Moist Critical because he's just himself. I watched a video about him that was showing him from like 2008 till now, and the guy seems like himself. Now I know he likes to refer to a lot of puns and stuff like that. He does a lot of he reminds me of Family Guy, where he does a lot of cutaways, but not in a bad way. But like he'll say, that was just shocking as a cheesecake in a pie factory or something like that. But he's honest. He I guess he says what he thinks for the most part. I don't really know the guy. I can't say, but he's not offensive. He's not offensive, and people think they know him, which is interesting. But it's better to just be able to be yourself, and requires minimal editing. By the way, like the amount of editing that I have to put in my videos to make people laugh, and that guy just talks with iPod earphones, right? And he gets in 1 minute he get the views that I get on my entire video. Literally in 1 minute he would get the amount of views that I would get on my entire video. And my most popular video, he would get his views in like, and I'm not comparing myself to him because we're completely different people, but yeah, he's doing well. He's all right. Glowing, how are you, mate? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, you got gifted a membership by Mark. Mark dashed off, but he came in with a storm. He's not quite Steven Seagal. I don't know those of you that remember the Steven Seagal, the old school old school live stream guys, Steven Seagal used to swoop in, drop a couple $100 and then disappear. But he's disappeared for the last 3 or 4 months. I'm not gonna lie, Steve-O, if you're around, come back, mate. But yeah, Mark came in tonight, just dropped some memberships, and Glowing was lucky enough to get one. So, have you seen the channel called Wang? I haven't seen the channel called Wang, but obviously now I'm gonna have to fucking look at it. So, we'll switch back because I'm a YouTube Premium kind of guy. I'll switch back to my main one. Wang. Who's Wang? What's his deal?
The video where a guy cuts his wiener off and removes his balls with a knife and hatchet is one of the most requested videos.
What am I watching here? Who suggested this? And why did I click on it? Free Reign? What's going on here, mate? Why am I watching this? Why'd you ask me about Wang? Oh, you haven't missed a lot, Glowing. Just a lot of random bullshit as always, mate. We watched the video of Lawman. We watched some random videos about some shit. We talked some stuff. We watched Seagal do some Russian propaganda, I guess you call it, or whatever you want to call it. Wang's like moist twin. Okay. Someone is getting banned. Look up Pinch. His tits. It's funny. What? Who, Wang? Yeah, thanks, Glowing. I've been trying to. I like the last one. I enjoyed making the last one. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have internet history. I mean, I can find a lot of information about bottle horror stories or weird history things. There's a lot of it out there.
Topics on my channel is when horrifying, disgusting things happen involving the human body. Sometimes it's something a person did to themselves. Sometimes it's something they did to others. And a lot of times it's just a matter of unfortunate circumstances. So for today's video, let's take a look at some of these gross instances of body horror and hope they never happen to you.
What the hell is this? That's that.
Plausible that if anyone would be taking this leap into the future, it would be Walt Disney. Although cryogenically free.
This is 2 hours long, man. I'm not watching 2 hours worth of shit. That's way too long. I mean, no disrespect to this dude, but I'm not watching 2 hours worth of shit. Hermione's creepy 18th birthday. The Lost Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. What?
There was a time in my life when I was on a quest to watch every. My friends were just constantly gaps, but else great as the movies that I would be cheesy, kind of real, but so far as to say that he deserved an Oscar for this performance. And because of JCVD, Jean-Claude Van Damme finds himself in the middle of what was looking to be a career revival. So he immediately begins work on a project that's written, directed, and starring him. And in his own words, this movie was a message sent to him from God.
But God never gave me the solution, basically, of saving the world. I made a movie about it called Eagle Path.
But it's not out yet. In production for, at this point, about 16 years. It's become his Chinese.
Is Space Ice doing his live now? Is he doing his live? We could watch his live on my live. Is that a possible thing? Doesn't he do a live or some shit? What's everyone talking about Space Ice? What's going on in the chat? No? He released some video recently.
He's gone, come on! Except he's not even fucking gone yet, and they go off in different directions. Why were they staring at each other? How long was this going on for? How is him leaving this alley something they had no plan for? He's gone. We may never know, because despite the Acolyte being
I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna lie right now, right? Yeah, nah, it's not gonna happen, Glowing. I don't think he's interested. I only watch Space Ice videos about Seagal. I actually don't watch his other movie reviews about other stuff. I only watch them about Seagal. And I enjoy them, and I think he does great work. I'm sure his other videos are good, but obviously I'm only more interested. I have seen it. Nail polish guy. He's actually friends with Humongous, I believe. I have seen his reviews before. Yeah, I like Red Eye. He's all right. He's a little more tame than I am. He's got his own sense of humor, obviously. But yeah, I used to watch his Seagal videos. I like his thumbnails. I did message him also, asking him, by the way, about a mask he had in one of his videos, but he didn't respond to me. And I've since found out he won't reveal his sources, which is fine. I respect the guy. He's got a unique product, and he won't reveal his sources. I like him. I like him for that. I respect a man who holds by his convictions, doesn't fuck around, and won't give in. So, Humongous, next time you see Red Eye, tell him I said I respect him for not giving up his sources for the mask. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I respect it. I genuinely respect it because yeah, it's a legendary mask. I wish I could find it. I don't know which episode it's on. Seagal mask. He's got an awesome mask. I don't know which episode. Humongous, help me out. There's an episode where he's got the mask on. Do you know where it is? What it's called? You still hear him? I don't know if Humongous is still here, but he's the fart thief. Yeah, he did. Allegedly glowing. He did steal. He did steal this bad boy. Now I'm not dirty on it, but I wouldn't have minded a bit of a shout out, a bit of love, sharing the love. But I heard nothing, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not angry, but just a bit of love for a fellow creator and an advocate of Seagal would have been nice. But again, you know, he's killing it. Like if you look at his channel, he's destroying shit. Space Ice. Space Ice. I mean, the dude's got like 374,000 subs. His videos get ridiculous views. That one's not great. He gets like 200,000 views a video, especially if they're Seagal related. Yeah, anyway. I can't think of it either, but I know there's one where he's got a mask. Sean, thanks, mate. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. You get a love heart, mate, and you get a thumbs up. You get both. Thanks, mate. But yeah, nah, I like Space Ice. He's all right. But I like his Seagal stuff. I'm not going to lie. That's his main thing. I fart out. Everyone give some love to Sean. Just sweep it in. Sweep it in. All right, where are we? We've been chatting about some random shit. I think we watched all my videos. I'll leave it up to you guys. Is there anything you guys want me to chuck on? I mean, I'm happy to keep. At this point, I just got to take a bit of a piss. I'm gonna take a bit of a slash. In the meantime, in the chat, suggest what you want to. We got this is my home screen. Oh, Joey B Tunes. We'll watch this. All right, quick toilet break. In the meantime, I'm going to put this on. Enjoy this. That was in one of my videos. That's not what I had. Oh, the camera went. That's not what I had planned to play. I'm going to put on this while I go on to lavatory break. And you guys, in the meantime, decide if you want to watch something. Otherwise, I'll chuck something on. But I mean, I'm happy to keep going for another 15, 20 minutes. I mean, I'm well lubricated at this point. All right, toilet break. Enjoy.
It's all right.
so good today. Dun, dun, dun. At a mountain, and I have to climb. I'm so behind. Get on up. Get on out. I wish I'd gone longer. I was just getting into it. All right, what do we got? What do we got in the chat? What's going on? Message retracted. Someone, what's with the message retracting? Message retracted. Yeah, send out some love to Sean. Aims for the church. Made sense like a place with the two. Thanks, mate. Best of Trailer Park Boys. Ray. Best of Ray Trailer Park Boys. Go on Amazon. I'll look, mate, Paul. I'll look for that mask everywhere. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Link to the video here, Sensei. Where's the link to the video? You said here. Where's here? There's no link, humongous. It just says link to the video here, but there's no link. I need a link, bro. I don't need a link. Tommy Lee Jones. This is Tommy Lee Jones' birthday. Tommy Lee Jones is a bit of a character, though, if we're being honest. I heard he was a bit of a douche in the movie with Jim Carrey. He was a bit of a douche in, what was it? Under Siege, allegedly. All right. Well, while no one else has suggested anything, so anyone seen Richie? Trailer Park Boys best. What the hell is Trailer Park Boys? Best of Ray, Batman Forever.
Come on, boys. Drink up. You got any problems with anything? Just don't fucking call me, all right? I just don't want to fucking do it.
Have another drink! We need someone to put it on the line. Someone with nothing to lose. Someone with absolutely no hope.
Jimmy, what the hell happened here, buddy? Hey, come on. Give me a hand with this fucking door, would you, buddy? Just push down on her, and yeah, that's all I have to do. Where's the money?
DZ, good to see you, mate.
It's not gonna hurt him.
Just a second now, Rick. Just let's hear him out. Jimmy, I'll tell you one thing, though. I'm not doing anything unless I get a bottle of liquor from you. I don't care what happens.
Okay.
Already thought of that, Ray?
That was my idea, Mr.
Randy?
Jim?
What the fuck is this? Alright, we're gonna stop this. Fucking stop, man.
The good guys drove us to deals.
Fucking ads, man. Just open the damn video.
55-inch TV, $54 off these Sony headphones.
Alright. So this is a mask, right? This is a mask that I asked Red Eye for. And I even asked Humongous to ask Red Eye, but he wouldn't reveal his source. And like I said, I respect the man for it. I don't hate him for it, right? It's an awesome mask.
Press the elephant in the
and I respect the dude for not giving up his sources.
The channel. Movies. Okay.
There's a mask. I mean, that's a pretty awesome mask, right? It's a fucking great mask. I mean, honestly, I pretty much look like that anyway if I just had the hair. I've got the goatee. I've got orange tint sunglasses somewhere. I've got contact lenses. I'll put them in. I just need the hair. You're right, Glowing. No one has thanked Paul, by the way. Thank you, Paul.
You fight him and you're screwed. He's super strong and super hot. He'll kick your butt for free. Steven's a boo.
That's the greatest mask ever. I mean, the sunglasses, I'm guessing he puts on, obviously. But the rest of it is brilliant.
Just me.
What was that?
I just want to say
No,
that.
dude, it's for your balls.
You know, if he had AI technology now, I'm guessing he made this a year ago. If he had AI technology now, he'd this would be a lot better. He'd be thankful today. Just spray the hair on. I thought about buying like black what's it called, like material, just like black material, and then making it into like an M. But we'll see how we go. I've been scoping it out. Hair in a can. Circle, circle. Exactly. Circle, circle, circle. What was I saying? All right. Do I cover everything in the chat? Toilet, Deadpool, MMA. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, what's this? Oh, yeah. This is from Garrett sent me this. This is something capoeira training. It's not fake. I mean, capoeira is a legitimate form of martial arts, but I'm not sure what these people are doing. This is actually the better version of it. There's a more hilarious version of them being shit.
Tough guys. It's satisfying.
No, that's not right. Anyway, got off topic. Sorry. Got distracted there. Haha, could have been to make a mask. Well, I mean, I can't do it, but I mean, I know they've got like really good ones. Real consumer mask. I don't know. I'm guessing this guy makes them. I wonder how much they cost. It would feel weird as shit, though, I imagine, having that shit on your face, right? It would be weird as shit. This is 6 years ago. This one was done 6 years ago. It's not bad. That's not bad for 6 years. Imagine what it looks like now. That's not bad.
It's really good, really comfortable eyeballs.
When he blinks, it looks freaky. What about talking? Speak.
This is the first edition mask of it. Really nice.
The talking looks weird though. I've made full face casts in the past, man. I'd like to see a Seagal movie where he claims Arab heritage. Well, glowing. I have some good news for you. Not Seagal claiming Arab heritage, but I've got the next best thing for you, mate. He can speak Arabic, which basically signifies to me that he is part Arabic. Again, Seagal speaking Arabic. I don't know what the fuck that means, but just as I see it now, apparently. So there you go, mate. There's proof Seagal is Arabic. That's all I'm going to say. Let the results speak for themselves. All right, what are we doing in the chat? Red Eyes fans hated this. I loved it. What? They hated what? The mask? I just came in seeing dude with zip problems. Yeah, sorry, Harold. It happens, mate. Sometimes you come in the wrong place. Of course, he's pretty much in Dubai. He spends a lot of time in Dubai now glowing, so of course he's part Arabic right now. That's the worst Arabic I've ever heard. We were all made in the image of Seagal. Where was I? Sorry. We'll see what the latest. I'll have to just check out. Now we saw Don Fry. Gone right.
Hello, Mr. Seagal.
Old. Seen that before. So this guy looks like he's trying to cash in on Space Ice's worst movie ever titles. Let's see.
Steven Seagal is back with an action-packed thriller. Agent Seagal is an undercover CIA.
Okay, so this is AI. Still, let's check it out.
Agent, posing as a Nobel Prize-winning scientist.
I used to study real hard.
Who is also Hollywood's most popular actor. Join him as he fights helpless teenagers and women.
I like how every single Seagal looks completely different.
Join him as he fights helpless teenagers and women to solve the most important case of his career.
I'm gonna fuck you up ugly.
The case of the missing cookies.
So this guy is clearly, whoever this person is, I have a suspicion they're either watching my channel or watching Space ISIS quite a bit. Because the references to cookies and those kind of things and young women, that's not an accident. That's not an accident. You don't just know those things about Seagal unless you're entrenched in Seagalism. That's all I'm saying.
I love the fuck out of cookies. I feel
You see, you don't know that stuff unless you know.
like I'm talking to a retarded child. What you mean when you want one?
And I'm going to go so far as to say that this person has probably taken a lot of these quotes from me because I have the most extensive Seagal library. So no one's having these quotes. I'm going to go out there and say it. No one's going to have these quotes without my footage online. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But it might could be an illusion.
You need to talk to me. You need to listen to what I say, when I say, how I say it. If you don't, I will leave you here to get eaten by the fucking jackals.
It's like a monkey trying to fuck a football now.
I mean, all of these quotes I have and would probably be online, but would be difficult to locate if you didn't know what you were searching for. Let me put it that way. So this person's probably gone into my Steven Seagal quotes compilation, and I'll show you what I mean. Just so you know I'm not talking shit, yeah? So I've got a quotes compilation of Seagal's movie quotes and whatever else. And again, I'm not hating on the dude. He's just doing what he's doing. It's not my original content. It's just Seagal clips. But I guarantee you, he's using audio from my compilations and using AI. So it's very minimal effort, but he hasn't got a lot of views, if we're being honest. But he's done all right.
Oh, really? This whole thing is just a fucking mess.
Written by Steven Seagal, directed by Steven Seagal, visual effects by Steven Seagal, and produced by the Russian Mafia. This movie is definitely not to launder money.
Yeah, now you owe me some good pussy.
Join Sensei Seagal in this epic adventure.
That was the safe place to put my motherfucking money.
Are you really as good as they all say you are?
Every once in a while.
I am. Well, at least my video comes up on the next watch suggested list, so that's good. But that was interesting. I would hazard a guess that a lot of his audios come from either myself or Space Ice. Funnily enough, but look, Harold, I use a lot of people's clips and video clips, not audio, just their video from in my videos, and I do my own commentary over the top. Now, it's not their exclusive content. If I'm just using Seagal's movie clips, I can't say it's me. Like I can't claim anything. It's Seagal movie clips. I've put it together, and someone's using it. So be it. But I'm just using Seagal's clips. It's not my own shit. Now, if he was using my audio or my editing or specific things that I've done, okay, fair enough. But I use people's videos and I talk over it, and I don't give them credit for a video of some Bullshido clip because it's not them. They didn't really create that. They just found it somewhere and used it. Same as this. I've edited his audio and his video, but I can't hate on the dude for just using it because I guess he's transforming it in his own way. So it is what it is. I don't. This guy's a nobody. But someone like Space Ice, for example, I would have appreciated a shout out because he is a somebody. And again, if you guys are saying it looks like my clip, it would have been nice just as a peer, even though I'm let's say a less popular peer. It would have been nice just to get a bit of recognition, a bit of love. That's all I'm saying in that sense. This guy I can't hate on. I mean, he's just doing his thing and using Seagal clips. So that's how I see it. For me, anyway. But yeah, but I still guarantee a lot of those audios are coming from my edits, and that's fine. It is what it is. I'm not hating on that dude. Well, yeah, Space Ice, I would have appreciated, like I said, yeah, Space Ice, I would have appreciated a bit of love from, definitely. I agree with you, Harold. Just because he's a bigger dude, and as someone who's got literally almost 9 or 10 times my followers, it would make a big difference. Could you imagine if like someone like, again, we're talking about Moist Critical or Charlie or I don't know, someone else big, Joe Rogan, pulled up one of my videos and started talking about it, like that would make a big difference. Now, even someone small like Space Ice, if he were to mention one of my, like where he got the clip from and say, hey guys, check out him, like we often talk about him, he would, it would help a lot. But again, I don't expect it. It just would have been nice. That's all it is. But when I die, I'll have to stand before Seagal, and I don't know what it takes to change the essence of a man. Yeah, well, but the amount of audio clips I have of Seagal, it's out. You wouldn't even believe me. He's not being a snob, man. He's just doing his own thing. His job is to focus on his channel, right? Like Space Ice's job is not to worry about my channel. I'm very pragmatic about how I see things. Most people won't do anything unless it benefits them. Even myself included to some extent, but I like to think I'm a little bit different than most people. But most people will do what benefits them. Not at the expense of anyone else necessarily, but their primary goal is them, and I get it. It is what it is. Andrew Tate. I don't think Andrew Tate would promote the channel, mate. I've got a video clip that literally says, "What's my?" I think it's called. Oh no! If I'm not mistaken, the video about Tate is called "How to Be a Lying, Deceitful, Abusive Scumbag." Andrew Tate. So I don't know if he'd love me, but yeah. Hi, Priest Paul. Just my few pennies, brother. Oh no, you're all good, Harold. I appreciate it, man. I wasn't having a go at you before when I was talking about the other guy. My point was I don't take anything too negatively. Positive comments are obviously great, and those I take more, have more weight to me. Let's put it that way. Positive comments hold far more weight than negative comments to me, because when someone gives you a positive comment, it's usually a comment saying, "Hey, thank you for doing this because it brightened up my day," or "Thank you, hey, I've had a rough time right now, and your videos have made me laugh." Someone's negative comments are usually just generic, like, "Hey, you suck, you're not funny," or "Hey, who are you to make fun of him? He's a millionaire. Get a life, get a real job." They're just generic comments. But the positive comments you get from people are very specific and very personal. That's why they mean more, in my opinion. They mean more because they're very specific. Like I said, people getting over divorces. I've had people telling me that their children have passed away, and whether or not they're telling the truth, I don't know. But they're saying that their children have passed away and it's helped them get through, not got them through, but helped them get through. A small contribution to assisting them get through a tough time. That holds a lot more weight than some dude saying, "Hey man, you suck. Hey, you're a loser. Hey, you're a douche." Whatever. Like, that's nothing to me. So, yeah, exactly. Glowing. Negative comments are usually low effort. Exactly right. So anyway, it's a bit of fun, but oh damn, we're coming up to 3 hours. All right, is there anything? Okay, let's wrap it. We'll wrap it up after 3 hours. Jesus, I'm trying to divorce Scott. He won't leave because he gets free Wi-Fi here. Are you trying to divorce Scott to come and be with me, Samantha? Is that the plan? I'm all for it. I mean, you're proving yourself. You're a moderator. You might as well just come and live with me in Thailand. Sorry, Scotty, I love you, mate, but I want a Danny Trejo mask. But the missus is coming over here. You can come too, Scotty. We'll have just like a communal kind of setup going on. Everyone else, just come over here. Just do whatever you're doing. We'll come and build a church. We'll start a GoFundMe, and we'll all just come and live in the jungles of Thailand. Smoke the legal weed. Alcohol is very cheap here. I mean, I can get a liter bottle of rum or whiskey for about $20, not even Australian. So that's about $12 US. We're good to go. I'm trying to come to Thailand. Come over, Samantha. Hey, I'm all for the ladies to. By the way, in terms of coming over here, ladies, all come over first. All the ladies first. And then dudes, or the rest of the lads, give us a month or two, and then you guys can come afterwards. But first, all the ladies, Samantha, Kat, Teresa, if all the ladies come over first, lads, you can come over after. That's the Seagalian way, yeah? If we're going to be true to this, we've got to do it the Seagal way, where it's just ladies first, and then afterwards you blokes come. Do they make weed vape in Thailand? They've got the oil ones, but I'm actually thinking of buying. Actually, I could get some feedback from some of you stoners in the chat. How many of you buggers are in here? We've got about 30. Okay, I was thinking about buying Volcano is too expensive, but an Aspire, is it called Aspire or something? I think it's called Aspire Q or some shit. 1 minute, I'll check it out. Sorry, 1 moment. Fucking unprofessional, I know, but that's what you get on this channel. Ariza Extreme Q. I was thinking about grabbing one of them because apparently it makes your it's a desktop vape, but it makes your greens go a lot longer. Such a gentleman, exactly. Sloppy Seagal seconds. That's correct. It's good. He just tossed me a 249. Yeah, I was thinking about getting one of those. I'm glad to hear it, Chris. I hope you're all right, my friend. I don't know if you're... I'm going to call you brother. I can't see your icon, but you look like a dude. Brother or sister Seagalian. I hope you feel better, mate. Get over those blood clots. But how do you fix that shit? Move a bit more or something? Or how does that work? Blood flow. But yeah, hopefully you get better, Chris. Nah, it's a spice rum, mate. I'll show you right now. It's pretty much the national drink of Thailand. It's called Sang Som. It's again 20 not even $20 Australian. But yeah, this was 1 liter was about $20 Australian, which is about $14 US, $13 US, 10 pounds UK. It's all right. It's not bad. It does the job, mate. This is not the Western world here. Yeah, I can go and buy a bottle of water at a 7-Eleven for 45 cents. I'm paying $3 or $4 in Australia. Yeah, $3 or $4. Here I'm buying a plate of rice and chicken, a small plate, but a decent plate for $2 US. It's a different world. I don't know, Glowing. I don't really do the tourist. I don't know what the tourists do. I'm away from that kind of shit. Possibly though, it's quite cheap. You can buy from 7-Eleven. A bottle of Absolute vodka here at 7-Eleven would be US dollars, $23 for a 700 ml. A liter bottle would be about $23 US for a 1 liter bottle of Absolute vodka. I don't know how that relates to America, but you can buy a bag of Fanta. I don't know about a bag of Fanta. You can probably buy syrup. I don't drink beer, Scotty, to be honest with you, but there's a lot of beer here. You got your local Thai beer, you got your Heinekens and a few other bibs and bobs. But again, if you're happy to drink local beer here, for US dollars you can get a big bottle, like a long neck, whatever they call it, which is what I think maybe 700 mils, for about $2 US, I think. No, less, $1.50 US, 7-Eleven. You can buy a 3-pack for $5 US. Long, like the big ones, not a small bottle, like a 330 mil, like a 700 mil, I think it is, or 650 mil. 3 of them for about $4 US, $5 maximum. Casting couch. DZ, come on down whenever you're ready, my man. I'm happy to host you. Anyone who wants to come to Thailand, I've been here a year, so I'll happily make your trip a lot easier. Show you around as long as you're not a complete lunatic. We'll be fine. You're definitely not staying with me though. You stay in your own place, but we can definitely meet up and hang out and have a drink. That's all right, free reign Voltic. You don't need to know the metric system. Yeah, I get your joke though. You have your own metric system, which is annoying. But yeah. Yeah, come on down, Scotty. Why not? There's worse places to be. Listen, I love Australia, and it's great in many ways. It's also changing in many ways now. Yeah, the lifestyle here is different. I'm never going to be a rich man, and that's fine because it's not my goal. It's more to live a fulfilling life that I enjoy, rather than a long life that's been drawn out for the sake of being part of a system. That's just my opinion, and I enjoy it here. For me, it's perfect. I'm in a place called Jomtien, down south. Okay, I'll show you guys where I am while we're sharing the screen. Okay, so where I am is basically near the beach right here. I'm somewhere near here. I won't tell you exactly where, because some of you might be complete psychopaths. Who knows? Or if this channel does take off and someone looks back, then yeah. Are you just a side question? That's interesting. Are you ethnically Turkish Muslim? Well, that's a good question, Sean. Technically, yes, but no, not at all. I'm not religious at all, but my parents were born in a Turkish Muslim country. Yes, correct. In a little island called Cyprus. But no part of me is religious at all. Like, at all. And I was born and raised in Australia, hence the Aussie accent. I do speak Turkish to some extent. Slang Turkish, let's call it. Islander Turkish, but yeah. GV, you going? All right, see you, brother. Take it easy, my man. But anyway, yeah, I'm down here near the beach. That's basically where I am. So look, I mean, I can't complain, man. I wake up every day. I'm 41 years old. Okay, I don't own property. I don't own shit other than myself. I've just got myself and the money I make off YouTube and a little bit of here or there stuff. Let's call it. But I'm happy. I wake up every day. I go to the gym. I go to the sauna. I go to the pool. I go online. I do a little bit of research about some videos, potential videos I download. I eat. I live a pretty stress-free life, and it's all right for me. It suits me. It's not for everyone, but it is what it is. For me, it suits me. It's a different lifestyle here, different mentality, different flow, different pace, different education system, a lot of adjustment. What is the rent? He found a lot of an empire. The rent in my apartment, I'm in the 40 square meter, sorry. I've got a bedroom, lounge room. I mean, you can see it now anyway. Behind me is a lounge room, TV, kitchen, bathroom. For US dollars, I'd call it $300 US a month. $300 US a month. So basically, look, you could live here if you want. I mean, I've been here for a year now, so I'm by no means an expert, but I've got a general gist of the idea. Still learning every day. You don't know what you don't know, but I know more than someone who's never been here. Let's put it that way, or spent a week or two here. You can live here for about $1,500 a month. So what I mean by that is your rent. If you sign a yearly contract, and I'm 5 minutes from the beach. You can walk to the beach in about 20 minutes, but I'm a 5-minute motorbike ride from the beach. You can rent here depending on how cheap you want to go, anywhere from $200 US to or less, probably $150 US to $400 US. It's up to you. Motorbike cost me about $100 a month US to rent, less, about $80 a month. Visas, there's different options. We can talk about that if anyone really cares in another video. Food, you could get away with food for about a day. Really, you could eat for, if you bare minimum a day to eat, you could eat for about $4 US a day. That would be, if you want to spend $5 US a day, you can get 3 meals of chicken and rice, chicken and pork, whatever, noodles and pork. $5 US a day you could eat here very easily. That's no snacks, no alcohol, just eating 3 solid meals of food, okay? You're not doing anything extravagant. You're just eating 3 solid meals of food. Alcohol's cheap. Cigarettes are $2 a packet. Weed is literally $1 a gram here, US. Probably the same as over there, I don't know. 1,000 square foot. I don't know what that means. How's the healthcare system? Healthcare system you're paying for. It's not super expensive, but it is you're paying for it, depending on which hospital you go to too. You go to a private international hospital, you're paying more. You go to their local hospitals, you're paying less, but the service is not as good. It's not quite as bad as other countries, but I would say Australia's is probably a better bet, but it's good for what it is. You've got options, and as a foreigner, they obviously see you as soon as possible too, because they don't want you dying in their hospitals. So that's a benefit. But yeah, that's the reality. I mean, honestly, what else? What else do you want to know? If I go to the local supermarket, I can buy a kilo of chicken breast for about $3 a kilo, less skin off chicken breast. Pork, pork belly or whatever, or pork. I don't eat pork, but pork is about $3 a kilo. Cheese. I buy about 500 grams of tasty cheddar cheese or or vintage cheddar cheese for about about $6.50 US for about 500 grams. Who wants to get their comment deleted? Anyway, sorry, I've been rambling about random shit, but yeah, it's an option. There are cheaper countries than Thailand. I'm just speaking about Thailand because I've been here. I've been to Vietnam as well, but the endearing factor for me about Thailand is that legal weed. If it wasn't legal weed, would I be here? I can't say yes or no to that. It's definitely a contributing factor. But there's a lot of places to go. I can't eat a meal for about $1 potato. I can eat an entire call of prison restaurants here. Well, it's cheap. Look, man, it's cheap here. If you're happy to live a simple lifestyle, that's fine. But if you're into Bugattis and I don't know, whatever else shit, nah, it's not the place for you. Well, it can be if you're rich, but if you're into the trappings of a modern place, then yeah. I've been to Japan before, Harold. I haven't been to Philippines. I was actually going to go to Philippines originally, but then my cousin recommended, rest in peace, my friend. He recommended Thailand because weed is legal, and he's a champion. But Japan was all right, very clean, very organized, but not my style. Too organized, too gentrified, even for an Asian country. Just very organized, structured, and there's nothing wrong with it. They're smart people, great food, awesome convenience stores, great inventions, brilliant people. But I'm more of a simple man. I like the old freedom of just doing whatever the fuck you want when you want, without anyone bothering you. And honestly, if you get into some trouble, you just got to know the right people and just not be a dick, and you'll be all right. Philippines. Look, man, Philippines is great. I heard cheaper also, beautiful women, but for me, I haven't been to Europe, no. But I've heard lovely things. I've watched a lot of videos about people that have been to Italy, Netherlands, etc. But yeah, Europe just seems like a more expensive and it's more expensive and still a Western mentality. Though I will say, people in Italy and stuff, I know they live differently to how we do in Australia and America and England and stuff. But I've heard the Balkan countries are beautiful. Yeah, I got a lot of friends from Yugoslavia, Macedonia, Croatia. So I'm not new to it all, but yeah, I haven't been there myself. It's a bit too expensive for me, like I said, a bit too costly for me. And yeah, Paul, you're not wrong with the laws when it comes to the drugs, especially. Not a fan. All right, my friends, I think we'll wrap it up. Is there anything anyone wants to chuck in before we finish? I think we're cracking 3 hours now. That's the longest we've been in a while, which is good. No, baby, no. My child. My chai. All right, my friends, I think we'll leave it there. We've been about 3 hours in, so thank you all very much. I'm from Denmark. And actually, not nail polish guy. I've got a few Danish people that live in my building. They work for a software company, just off topic. Thanks, Free Reign. You're all legends. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you don't mind, hit the like button. I'll be that guy and ask you to hit the like button. I don't want anything else besides that, but apparently it does help with the algorithm. Not that it really matters because we'll be desensitized, demonetized, and no one's really going to watch this shit for 3 hours. But new Bullshido coming hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know which one. We'll see how we go. But thank you all very much. Have a good night. You're all legends. I appreciate it. And I will see you all soon. In the meantime, if you haven't watched Lawman, check it out. Glowing. There is a new Lawman, yes. We watched it earlier. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But there's a new Bullshido coming soon. People getting their asses handed to them. People who think they're tough but get their asses handed. Always good for a laugh. So have a good week, my friends. I'll be in touch. Thank you. Bye-bye.